Alcohol.
I just transitioned the stream, so it's actually going now.
Oh, congrats.
Nice.
Thanks.
All right.
This is allowed on Twitch.
Well, they can't see it, so it's fine.
Oh,
Is what
Adult beverages.
Oh, I mean, I don't have you on there, so it's okay.
All right. Are we ready?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Where's my tiny D20?
You already lost it?
No, the most terrifying one that I've lost is the tiny D4.
Oh no, that's the caltrop.
It's also made of metal.
Oh, that's worse.
That would hurt.
My friend
Accidentally
was like,
step on it.
and he was like, no, I'm not fucking with you. He grabbed this knife, slid to the center of the table, slammed his hand on it, and drew blood.
Oh no!
There was a look of immediate regret.
No!
I was like,
Why?
Oh, I feel
why
my
did you
heart beating faster. No!
Like, why the fuck did you do that? Like, I didn't think it would actually hurt. I was like,
Jesus!
it's a D4! What do you think is
What's gonna happen?
It's a metal D4!
Oh
Yeah,
my
had some
god.
fun.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so we draw in. To start this off, I'm going to preface this by saying that this is my second time DMing, so please give me some slack.
I am going to crawl up your ass about fucking.
I'm going to walk to your house and I'm going to beat your ass. I don't know where you live.
I think you're gonna need one of these.
Holy shit, bro! You wanna be?
Oh, you wanna be? You asking me? But it looks like you need one.
Go, but I would say go right ahead with like do your average normal D&D stuff, like create whatever and try to enforce whatever. Like, say you want to go somewhere, even if I don't have it planned, I'll try to shoot from the hip as best as I can, but you'll have to give me a little bit of leeway when it comes to how put together something is. So I also want to say I'm debating on we're gonna see what I decide to do with attunement. We're gonna see. I'm gonna fuck around with that because typically when magical items are strong enough, you have to attune to them, and you can only get 3 attunements. I'm going to see about futzing with that a little bit. So we'll find out whenever we get to that point. And also, when it comes to the creation or finding of magical items, like me creating them and you finding them, me making them, I've not made anything in my life when it comes to D&D. So, except this is the only thing I've made. So,
You're gonna do great, Tony!
have you seen my pants? All right. So,
I'm just gonna ask every single NPC for their name.
What's your name?
Hey, what's your name?
every single NPC
tell
from
me your
this
life story.
every single NPC from this point forward is going to be named John.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Dude, you too? No way.
Dude, you too?
No way.
All right.
Shit.
So, you have all met an untimely end, whether known or unknown to whoever you may be. And now, all you can feel is the sensation of falling. But are you falling? You think you are, or are you rising? Which direction is up? Which way is down? Which way is any way? You try to feel, but can you? Everything is around you, but there's nothing. You look and you can see something in front of you, but it doesn't make sense. Until suddenly everything gets thick. Around you, it feels as if you're surrounded by liquid, water, tar, something it's fighting against your every move, but can you move? Do you have limbs? Are you a person? Are you energy? And at this point in time is when you suddenly have an instinct kick in of the inability to breathe. You can't feel your lungs, but they sense to be empty. You feel yourself choking on the lack of anything that you can even feel, and so desperately you try to force your way whichever direction is up to some sort of surface. You're not sure where you are, what's going on. Your movements you think are getting more sporadic. You can feel yourself fading or growing. You're unsure until you come. The world is bright. You feel yourself gasping for air as water falls out of your lungs. You're taking a moment. You're getting your breath in when suddenly you hear a feminine voice come over and say, "Oh, new arrivals! Here, let me help you!" And you feel a pair of hands come to you. Sooner, some of you later, grab you out, pull you out, and suddenly you feel a solid white marble-like floor beneath you. You open your eyes for what feels like almost the first time, and around you, you see a world you've never even imagined before. Behind you, what you can see immediately is a fountain with some bright lights, but not coming from anything, just on the fountain. And you're in a squared off sort of area with one path leading in the direction of the fountain, one path leading towards a bridge, and across that bridge is a forest, a dense forest that all the trees and leaves are colored brownish, orange, autumn colors, and it goes for as far as you can see. It lifts up and it goes down past where you can see. Mountains rise into the distance with snow-covered tops, breaking into what you would think is clouds, but there's nothing over there. There's clouds above you, but not along the forested edge. You turn around, and the first thing to catch your eye is maybe 600 feet away from you, a mile away from you. It's hard to tell. A massive coliseum. From your point of view, looks maybe 2-3 miles wide. In between is a long, 30-foot wide road that leads straight to it, with off-branching roads, off-branching side paths, different buildings, and you can't really tell where. You don't know where you are. You don't know who you are. And in front of you, you see a thin woman with black hair pulled up into a bun, brown eyes. She has a red shirt that's tucked into brown khaki-like shorts with sort of white wraps around her knuckles, and there seems to be some sort of rune-like element on each of the knuckles. Look at all of you and say, "Hi, my name's Aurora. So nice to meet you. Who are all of you?" If John would like to introduce yourself first.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So standing there, decent head and shoulders above everyone else, standing about like 6'6", 6'7" ish, broad shoulders. Uh, dirty blonde hair tied like longer ish, but tied into a fucking bun. He wears clothes. He obviously was a farmer. Um, but there is a gash right here on his neck, and he goes to speak. and he just can't speak. He kind of pats himself down, trying to find something, anything to like write with, before resigning himself. And like, we're on like a dirt path, right?
No, it is like stone marble all around.
He's just searching for something that he can write down his name on, like dirt, a piece of paper, literally fucking anything.
The girl who, Aurora, she realizes that you're having difficulty speaking and looks confused, as if she's not ever seen this happen before. Like, searches through her bag, and pulls out a like little piece of paper and a pen, or like a little parchment and something for you to write with.
Hey, welcome. Yeah, I'm.
Thanks her, and then writes down John Trudeau.
No talking because
Spell
we're
it out
in the
later.
middle of a
And
campaign.
he like
so
holds it up
unfortunately
like
not a lot of talking,
this.
but don't worry.
Just this hulking guy that's trying his hardest despite being like intimidating as shit, just like scars and shit. Just trying his hardest to be like as soft and gentle with people as possible.
And as she is like helping you and getting that stuff out for you, if Kent, you would like to explain your character or show your character.
A bit of both. Jesus Christ. Let me get the picture put into general. Would general work?
General or character info.
Oh, yeah, that would definitely make sense, huh? I'll put it in there. God, where'd I put it?
John really's like.
Alright.
Randall again.
So Kent is 5'6", and he is just a kind of scrawny looking, like, supposedly he looks like he might be younger than how he actually is, but he is just standing there, like, just taking it all in, just very nervously, kind of shaking a little bit, actually. Just kind of in a little bit of shock. Just kind of glancing around, being like, what?
And by the way, guys, you all just came out of the fountain. You are all, like, partially wet still, as well. So, you're just standing there, like, wet and cold. So yes, you see Kent standing there, nervous and scared. And so, if Brenham, you would like to explain your character. Just look at the Discord. Do you want me to? Is it?
Yeah, I forgot the thingy.
Okay, I will explain. So then, so after Kent, you see a skinny yet muscular build looking man who has good looks, but their hair is scruffy but down to shoulder length, wears a Darknan hat, which is just the Puss in Boots hat, with a big golden feather. They have a long, their clothing consists of a long red coat and a red vest, both adorned with golden buttons. They're wearing brown pants with brown boots. To their side, they have a satchel. They're also wearing a necklace with a few rings along their fingers. They seem okay after dealing, like, they seem to have an air of confidence about himself. And they're a little bit of leaning to the side. And what instrument do you have on you at the moment?
Hmm.
I'm gonna take a moment real quick. There's a stink bug on my Monday.
Go for it.
Have a loot. Oh, I
And
have a
there
snack or two.
there is a loot to the other side of their satchel. Recipe deals with that. As you're all talking, another gentleman comes up and goes, "Aurora, are you done? Are we good? We get everybody?" And she says, "I think so. I don't think I see anybody else." And the guy coming up to you, you see him. He's got a bit of a muscular build. He's wearing a light silver armor, and he has a longsword strapped to his back. As he's coming up, you can see he's got like short brown hair, like not even long enough to start hanging down. Like that's how short. He has some bright blue eyes. You can see he looks like he's looking at you all as like making sure you're okay, but he seems to be more focused on Aurora, making sure that whatever she is doing, she is okay. And he goes, "Babe, you can't just walk off like that. I'm trying to make sure we stay safe. We know how crazy the main city is." And she turns and goes, "Jay, I'm sorry. I just saw some new people come in, and I wanted to make sure they could get out easily. We've had a few cases of people drowning their first time coming in. I know, but at least let me know before you run off immediately. You know you're faster than I am." As this is happening, Respi, if you would like to introduce, or what did you what? Hold on, fuck. Yeah, just go ahead.
So, that guy, I can tell it's because Beer doesn't know how to pronounce it.
No, it's no. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. So, y'all watch as the hooded figure suddenly comes into focus beside the group, as if materializing from thin air. Oddly dry in comparison to the group. They turn over their hood as a wave of elderberry scent envelops the air around them. Standing before you appears a figure that could only be described as the near-perfect romanticization of an elven male, almost out of a fairy tale. With the shimmering blue eyes,
God
radiating
damn.
confidence, meets everyone's gaze. Their long golden wisps of hair catch the sunlight, creating a divine glow throughout the length of the hair. However, despite the outward charm, they exude an unmistakable air of reservation awareness. Had they not approached the group, their presence would have gone entirely unnoticed, blending into the background and noise of the nearby square. Cloaked in an earthly brown linen set of pants, an off-white crop-top tunic, the elf's clothing appearing to be simple yet refined, complemented by their dark blue silken cloak that drapes down to the lower thigh. Every detail in the outfit seems to have been made by an expert craftsman, seemingly intentional and meticulous.
And so as like you stand there, like even Jay and Aurora were unaware, and like, "Oh, sorry, we didn't see you. We would have helped you out if we had noticed. Here, it's your first time. Let us at least show you into the city." And so they both start to walk along that main road that leads towards the Colosseum. So do you guys choose to follow?
They're being shepherded towards the Colosseum.
In that direction. Not they're just walking in that direct. The Colosseum is the only thing you know that is the direction, because it is like 200 feet tall and wide as shit.
Yeah.
So
It's the I would say something else if you could see something else.
yeah, exactly.
Alright, follow.
Yeah.
All right. So as you're walking down, Jay turns around and goes, "Yeah, there's been a bit of a slowdown in people crossing over. We are currently me and my girlfriend here, we were about to go into the Coliseum, but she wanted to stop by some shop that's up here at the front of the town. And then she noticed you guys were coming out of the fountain, so she decided to help you guys out. In case it wasn't said before, my name is Jay. This is obviously Aurora. Are so what are you guys wanting to do? There's plenty of things to do. There's adventuring. You could go out to the forest side and get some creatures for potion making materials. You can go out into the far lands and do farming. You can live a comfort life. Anything you guys want to do specifically, we can help start you in that path. Fuck. Sorry, that was real life something falling over.
Imagine like he drops the fucking little mini script. I kind of want gear. I have nothing on me. I am in an unfamiliar place.
Like when you say nothing on you, are you like
No,
start
no,
shaking
no,
or-
no. It's literally it's like farmer's outfit with a breastplate just like thrown on over top of it.
so like a partisan kind of look?
Yeah.
All right, so they can see you like Jay can see you like kind of sporadically looking around yourself, and says, I can tell from just kind of how you stand. Am I wrong in assuming that you are possibly some sort of like military personnel or somebody who fought in some sort of war?
John grimaces immediately. He's just like,
Hey, well, the fact that you don't have a sword probably is stressing you a little bit. I know exactly the place where you can get one. Uh, I guess we'll head to Corazorn's guild. Uh, and so you walk for about 5 minutes, and after like about 5-10 minutes, you come across like a big. You didn't notice it at first because your main viewpoint was a massive fucking coliseum, but you realize as you get closer, there's like a mini park area that has trees and different things like that. That's maybe like 100 feet wide, like 100 feet diameter. And there's a few businesses around. Kind of like seeing this as a main thoroughfare. Um, you guys walk around the forest area. You go closer to the Coliseum, and as you go as you come from that circle area surrounding the forest into that straightaway, you realize there is only one building on either side. Like taking up the entire stretch from where this like forest this like mini park is all the way up to where the main thoroughfare around the Coliseum. It is only one building on the left and one building on the right. And as you're walking, Aurora goes, if you look to your left here, that is Gorthodak's bar. He is one of, if not the most powerful wizard anybody has ever seen, and the one rule he has is you don't destroy anything in his bar. If you don't, then he doesn't care. You can go to his bar, order his food. His food is amazing, by the way. But yeah, just don't break any of the stuff in his bar, and you have a great time. Honestly, it's a really nice place. They got any kind of music. It's very private. He is a very well-mannered man, and anything you want can be right there. And to the right here, you see this is Corazorn's Guild, or the Guild Hall. Because many people come into this world without any sort of armor and or equipment, some people feel a little underdressed for situations, so Corazorn has made it his duty to supply people with the things that they need to be able to hold themselves in a fight. You walk for about maybe 5 more minutes more until you come across an entrance. You will go inside, and the first thing you notice is the room is pretty wide. Like, you walk in, there's no like, their only windows are at the front, because to the right, like, there's windows at the front and windows to the right, which doesn't make too much sense how they could be on the right, because you kind of went past like 50 feet of wooded building, so you're not too sure how the building has windows to the right. But there's not any windows on the left, which makes sense because there's like 400, 500 feet of building still there. But the room is pretty open. You notice, like, where the ceiling and the walls meet, there's like a small crystal every like 10, 15 feet, just kind of adorning that whole top area. And near the back wall is a sort of reception desk area with just a woman sitting behind it, and a few like boards to the left that have parchment on, like pieces of paper strewn up with any kind of text. You can't really see it from here. On the left side, there seems to be a sort of like waiting area, but there's chairs and tables. You don't think it's for eating, considering there's a bar just across the street. So your best assumption is it's probably a waiting or meeting area. And to the right of you is just a door. That is the only thing on the right side, but other than that, it's a pretty open room. Aurora and Jay go, I'm not sure if Aurora looks at you and goes, we really gotta get going. I'm not sure if he'll be in tonight, if he's in right now, because I think his show at the Coliseum might be happening soon. So, hey, if you guys get the chance, you guys should head over to the Coliseum. I heard Gorthadak and Corzorn are gonna have their like 50-year anniversary brawl. It's like a big thing that happens. If you guys get the chance, you should head down there. But we gotta run. Talk to the reception lady. She'll be able to get you some materials. And they both head out the door. And the last thing you hear is Aurora say, if we ever get the chance, we should meet up again. And then they disappear off somewhere into the city. So it is now you in this open room. There's like 2 people sitting in the waiting area, but other than that, it's just you guys, those 2 people, and the girl sitting at the reception desk.
Okay.
What is it you would like to do?
Alright.
At this point, I think Kent is gonna speak up and say, "Oh, you know, this is a pretty wild dream, guys. This is pretty crazy."
You hear both of the people in the waiting area chuckle. They're
John's eyes go fucking wide. It's with the oh shit.
Like,
Oh, this
I-
is in
I-
a dream. Okay.
I give a very sly and snarky look towards Kent. I'm like, I don't think this is a dream, young man.
What? Nah, that you're so funny. You got some funny jokes.
I'm
God,
sure
we
I've
just-
heard it.
Pinches his arm like as hard as he can.
Ow!
No, like my arm.
Oh,
It just like
ow! That looks like it hurt.
John draws a small bit of blood, just like it's trickling down his forearm, and he's just like,
Well,
Like,
I
I guess
guess
that
I'm
person's
the
not a
only one in the
dream.
dream. Maybe it's just my dream.
Want to know if you don't get pinched? And I pinch them.
Ow!
See? Told you. No dream.
Well, that doesn't make sense then. Then how? Why? Where? What is this? What is this? He is shaking more.
John like recognizes this and like is trying to cover it, but like fucking built like a brick shit house. And it's just like the calm down, deep breaths. It's just like
I don't understand what's going on.
As you're standing here, the lady at the reception, like you see somebody else come from like a back room and start talking to the lady at the reception, and now the people at the reception desk start to like, they're just having a mini conversation as you guys are doing this. One person, the person who came from the back, then notices you guys and goes, "Not sure I've seen you guys before. Are you in need of equipment?"
Oh, yes, please.
All right, here, follow me. And he comes out from behind the reception desk and goes to that one door that was on the right, pulls out an empty key ring, brings it towards the door. A key materializes on the key ring. He brings it up and unlocks the door, and immediately into it, even though, now keep in mind, directly to the left and right of this door is a window that shows you right into the area you just walked past, like the open area into houses and trees, stuff like that. But he opens this door and it is a room that goes right over where those windows are open to. And so you have no clue, especially those of you that haven't seen magic. You are very fucking confused. But he walks in and goes, "All right, well, if you let's see, you big man, I'm assuming sword. What you want? Great sword, long sword, short sword? Great. Great sword. All right. Walks over and grabs a great sword off of a shelf, and you see there's like 50 great swords. Like also there's like 50 great swords, there's long swords, there's every type of weapon. There's stabs, knives, daggers, everything. Comes over, hands it to you, goes, "Your weapon, sir. Free of charge as accustomed to what the guild decides to do. Any of you guys, you seem to have an instrument. And if you come in here with an instrument, that typically means you already got what you need. You two, are you spellcasters? You need, you're points at you. It's Rasping goes, I'm not sure if you're a spellcaster. You might need something more sneaky.
Yeah, I start walking over towards where the daggers are, and I pick one up by the blade and flip it over, catch in my hand, and look at it while inspecting the edge.
You seem to know what you're doing. Scaredy Cat, you need some sort of magical focus. You of some sort of deity. Do you need a holy symbol? Like, what you need?
What's your
Kent
deal?
snaps out of his like
What's your deal?
absolutely terrified, like just trembling, like sweat dripping down his face, just like, huh? What? I don't have a deity, but I have magic.
Well, then you're probably needing some sort of spell focus. Do you care? I'm a little low on spell focus. We're supposed to be getting a shipment in tomorrow. Let me see if I got something that'll be able to fit your, aesthetic? Whatever I'll call that. And you see them walk, like, into the back, around a corner, comes back with a, like, black crystal and goes, "All right, so this is the closest I could find. It's not the best, but it's a starter spell focus. I mean, it'll get what you need done. If you would rather use components, we at the guild provide components for free, as long, of course, as they don't cost anything, because then you're gonna need to pay for it." And hands you a black crystal, and you look at it, and it has marks in it, like it looks like it's been cut, but from your limited knowledge of magical items, unless it was made magic that way, you can't really damage something that is magic. So your only assumption is whenever this was made to be a spell focus, it was already made damaged. Like it was already damaged and then made into a focus. So, but it also doesn't look damaged. It almost looks purposeful. So you're not entirely sure, and you're also just freaking the fuck out. And so you're just holding this black crystal in your hands, and then the man goes, "All right. Well, I believe that is all," and he shuts the door, holds the key ring back to the door, the key dematerializes, and puts the key ring back onto his belt and goes, "Alright, the guildmaster would want to talk to you, but he's currently in the arena prepping. I'm assuming that you guys are new here, considering you didn't have weapons. Uh, no, Gorthadak wouldn't be in either. So, you guys want to be adventurers? You guys want to do whatever?" And right as they're about to, like, go into the spiel about what you can assume is the sales pitch for the adventuring guild.
Military recruiter.
Yeah, exactly. The other girl at the reception, the girl that is sitting at reception goes, "Lunch!" And he goes, "Sorry, gotta eat," and goes into the back. The girl goes into the back, puts up a little sign that says "Out to lunch," and then they go. The two guys sitting in the corner go, "I've been waiting for fucking 30 minutes. You..."
I respect that though. Lunchtime is lunchtime. God damn it.
How many people are looking towards the front desk?
There's the two guys that are sitting in the corner. They're both a little miffed. Like, one of them looked up at the front desk, saw that it goes out for lunch, pulls out like a little rune, like pulls out a small crystal, does something with it, and then puts it back in his pocket and starts to fucking like pass out in the chair.
The bro's got that eye crystal.
Kind of. And the other guy just like hangs his head, just starts like twiddling his thumbs. He's not exactly paying attention to you guys, but you are like the only interesting thing in the room.
Fair.
I walk up to the front desk and snatch the sign that was put up.
Are you trying to be stealthy about it, or are you just
Yes.
doing it? Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead, roll me a stealth check.
10 seconds. You've been here for like fucking 30 seconds, dude.
30 seconds, we're already starting to steal stuff. This makes sense.
And he sees you go up there. He's not trying to stop you. He's just kind of like side-eyeing. You get the sign. He doesn't say anything.
There's this thing, John clocks us because my passive is 14. It just like cocks his head.
Yeah, I think all of you see this, and
I slowly turn around, look at John, and just give him a good look.
Oh,
I'm out.
by the way, Jacob, are we supposed to be seeing something on the roll 20?
No, not right now. I don't have
Okay,
anything except for you guys to
I
look
was
at.
just checking because
Yeah,
I
no.
wasn't sure.
Yeah, no, right now all I have is Theater of the Mind and other stuff later if we get to that.
Okay.
So, and the guy, like, he sees you take the sign. He, like, doesn't care. He thinks for a moment. He's like he thinks, like, he looks like he's gonna say something, but then he just keeps it to himself. And so it's back to you guys.
Yeah, Kent is in a downward spiral, still thinking about what the hell happened. He's just like looking at his hands like, what happened to me?
John just like gentle
What
pats on the
happened?
back.
What is this? What is this?
Like, I stand up a little bit straighter, I look towards Ken, I'm like, well, you better get used to it, buddy. I give him a good clock in the shoulder, start walking out the door. I'm going towards the bar.
I'll
Alright,
follow.
There.
Does everybody go towards the bar?
I like look down at Kent to see what Kent wants to do.
Kent looks back up, just like tears in his eyes, just like.
John just kind of like arm around shoulder and like slow walks after them. It's like I'm trying my hardest, but I can't really say anything.
All right, so you all go into the bar. As you're walking over to the bar, right in front of you, you see a like. Now there's like doors all across, like maybe 30 feet in between, and in front of every single door is the exact same person. It is a like turquoised skinned tiefling with very small horns, like barely even protruding out of the head. They are all wearing the same like black vest, black pants with a like the flourish that's at the top of suits, the collar, yeah, the pop collar. They're having the black suit, the black vest with the black pants with a purple pop collar that has like a golden inlay on the inside. And he looks at you walking towards the bar and goes, "Hello, gentlemen. Would you all like for me to get you all a seat today?
Sure.
I'm assuming just the four of you? Wonderful. Please step through the door." And if you all step through the door, as you all step through the door, immediately, like, you can see into the bar, but then as you step through, you're sitting at a table. And you're not sure how you got at the table, but you're at the table. Inside you can see the bar goes farther than you can see. Like, it almost looks like there's a fog of war inside the building, how long it is. And from outside, you remember it only being 1 to 2 stories tall. You can look up and see it goes up for about 5 more stories than it should. And all around, like, manning the bar, manning, like, holding the tray tables, are all the same turquoise skin tiefling, all in the same black vest, walking around. The only thing varying between them are just the size of the horns.
Would I notice any meaning behind the size of the horns?
I would say, would your character have any knowledge of tieflings or demon kin? Would you say your character does?
Surface level, having met them before.
So, I would say the knowledge you have of the horns, what knowledge you have is that the horns indicate how long they have lived, but on some of them, the horn length resembles that of what would be a child. So you're also not sure what it would mean for them, because typically at the size that they are, like the adult age that they look, the horns would be way bigger on some of these than they are. And the fact it's all the same person with varying horn lengths, you're not sure what it is entailing, but the only reference you have is that it indicates their age.
Okay.
Eventually one comes over and says, "Hello there, gentlemen. What would you like for me to get you to eat?" Immediately they wave a hand across the table and menus pop across. A blue mist comes out of the hand. The menus come out. The mist goes across the table, across you guys, and the tiefling looks straight at you, John, and goes, "Oh, your neck, good sir. I'm so sorry. How did that happen? I would ask the master of the place to help you, but they're currently at the Colosseum. But if you come back, then I'm sure they'd be more than happy to help you out figure what's going on there. But until then, I'll be back in exactly 5 minutes. Please take your time to choose. If you need more time, just let me know." And walks off, goes to another table, like 5 booths down, and you are all sat there with the menus. You don't have to tell me exactly what you have to eat. If we want to like speed this part up, I can.
I want a steak medium rare.
On the steak, a medium rare with little pepper, lots of salt.
Drenched in fucking garlic butter, sous vide.
That sounds fantastic. Oh my god.
Medium rare, but not like perfectly medium rare.
Well, just the drink menus. This one's to die for. I just started thinking of like the dumbest fucking puns possible.
The small horn special or some shit like that. So yeah, you all order your food. You all take and eat your food. Maybe some of you more reluctantly because you're still not sure what the fuck is happening. But as you eat, you
I
realize
wonder who.
this is some of the most delicious shit you have ever tasted. Like some of you might have had some highbrow gourmet shit. This puts that to shame. You're not sure where they got it. You're not sure how they made it, but it is delicious. By the end, by the time you're done eating and finishing everything, a different tiefling comes across. This one's horn. The first one's horns were maybe only half an inch out of their head. This one, the horns are a full like 3 inches grown. This one walks over and goes, "So glad you had a good stay. We noticed that this is your first time here, so the first meal is free. If you have any other questions, either about the bar or about the world that you have now found yourself in, I am more than happy to answer those questions for you."
John gets visibly frustrated because he cannot air questions.
I get the attention of the server. I would just like to thank this fine establishment for the meal on the house, and I would like to give compliments to the chef.
And we will appreciate it very much. Our chefs, as what you might be contrary to think, are actually people here. We Gorthodax do not make the food. We give the orders to human chefs and other people to allow there to be many jobs. So there is an ever-growing job market inside our bar, and if you would ever like to have a job here, there is plenty of room for our growing establishment.
And what do you mean by Gorthodax?
We are all a part of the same. See, the owner of the bar, Gorthodak, the main Gorthodak, he has created all of us. Similar to a spell known as Simulacrum. However, that is different because Simulacrum creates the entity of a true copy that has its own will and volition. We are similar. We have similar wills to what he wants, but we do not have our own innate magical ability as a true copy of his. For all of us to be able to do magic and walk around on our own, he is supplying each and every one of us with parts of his magic. So the fact that we are able to move around and have strength is by a part of however much magic that the main Gorthodak has decided to give each individual person.
Okay.
Looks at you, John, and goes, "Do you have a question?" And you see them like nod in your direction, try and make you feel like something in your head as if somebody is trying to get in there. You hear the beginnings of a sentence, you hear how, and then immediately you see the Gorthodak grab its head and hold it down for a second, and then immediately stand back up, compose itself. "I've never seen that happen before. I am so terribly sorry."
John just kind of like further back into his seat.
"That's never happened before. I will have to bring this up with Gorthodak, but currently he is unavailable. If there's anything I can get for you, please let me know." And slides a piece of paper across to directly in front of you, so in case you have any questions.
John is
What does
not
it
having
say?
a fun time right now.
Just the entire fucking paper is written on.
Looks at... "You are currently in the land between. This realm is that where the souls divide. There are the gods that create souls, imbue them into living creatures. When those creatures die, they go into another world. And there is a chance that whenever they die, they come into this one, the land between, known as that for it being between all worlds. We are in the middle of everything, and this is the home of where this was the only world ever created by the one true God.
Our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, can I get an amen?
Amen.
Looks at you, Kent, and goes, "You seem to be very worried. I can assure you, you are completely safe while within this bar. There is nobody who would want to be able to hurt you. And even if they tried, they would be removed from this establishment before they would even have the idea."
Kent just is looking at him being like he was shaking before and now he's like kind of calmed down, but also he's like almost like seeming more concerned. Like he looks at him and is just like, wait, how did I get here?
Do you ask that to them?
Yes.
Oh, you got here because you died. That is how all people get here. You get here once you die. There's no other way to get here. Oh,
John like fully takes this in and is just like going through it in the corner.
Kent has also just like frozen. It's just
Oh, it
frozen.
It appears your memory is lacking. That happens to some, not all. About 5% of the population come in without knowledge of how they passed, but in due time you will slowly remember how you've passed away, and we'll be more than happy to comfort you. We have plenty of meals here, and waves their finger in a circle, and a small sundae, because you Respy and you Brenham, you're both not seeming too phased by this. In front of John and in front of Kent appeared just a small thing of ice cream, like one scoop of ice cream.
Oh, that's very
Um,
sweet.
Hey.
And go, "For your troubles, we are very sorry that you have to learn this way. If there is any
Sorry
other
for your
questions, then we are more than happy to help."
John just kind of
Hey.
like nods, grabs the spoon, and like just like full kind of slowly slides into the when in Rome type thing and slowly starts eating the ice cream.
And then it explodes.
And then it explodes. Your head explodes. You die.
Oh.
New character time.
Kent,
So what happens if you die in the afterlife?
Just come
When-
back. Lol.
This is not the afterlife. This is simply another world to be in. This is the only world that you can die in and still come back to. You see, when a soul die, whenever a soul that inhabits a person, whenever that person dies, the soul is brought to another world. Typically, that soul is not able to go back to the world it was once in. But this world is able to have souls come back an infinite number of times. You just have to be lucky enough to land here.
Kent then like pops out of like the frozen state, looks at him and is like, I can't go back?
Oh, no, terribly sorry to tell you. Once your soul has left the world it was from, it is no way to be able to return. That is the one mystery of soulcraft that no mortal creature has ever been able to understand. Even Gorthadak is barely able to understand how souls work. They are literally creations by the gods.
Kent is broken. He is
Yeah,
just
John too.
looking
right there with you, bud.
he's wallowing.
The depression buddies.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just sitting there taking it all in.
Yeah, I feel like we both just have drinks in our hands, or just kind of listening around.
Just a
He'll sip
Okay.
here and there, just like, oh yeah, okay, cool, 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 cool.
Look at he goes, "All right, well, I am, as I have assumed before, this is your first time here, and you're in luck. The Colosseum is soon to have I believe within the next couple of minutes, Gorthadak and Corazorn are about to have their 50th anniversary battle. if you would like to go there, I can get you quick access. If you would not, then I can leave you here and have you exit out the door you came in. It is entirely up to you.
I mean, I could always go for a good fight.
John just like
Good
Maybe.
fight
slow-
after a drink.
John just slowly nods. Just the
Did Kent get a drink?
Did Kent
Is
get a
Kent
drink?
old enough to get a drink?
Yeah, he's 20. So, probably. But
In
yes,
most
if Kent has a
countries.
drink, he's just like
All right.
ready to chuck that shit.
Gorthadak, the Gorthadak standing in front of you looks at you and goes, "Wonderful. If you would all like to go to the arena, please stand from your bench and you will be almost there." So
I'd stand up, slide in my
You-
chair.
you all
Same.
slide over and you stand up, and then as you stand up, you are walking out of the bar. You're not sure where you are, and you realize you're not in the door. It's not the door you came in. It's a door that's right next to where the Colosseum is. Like couple, like 400, 500 feet down from where you were. You are now at the end of the bar. You're now right next to the thoroughfare. And it is a massive thoroughfare. Like there is maybe like 50 to 100 feet of just open circular marble area that has stalls of food, drinks, clothing, merchandise, just things being sold before you even reach the walls of the Colosseum, which now that you're much closer is huge. Like that sort of vertigo feeling you get whenever you look up at a building that's like 20 stories tall but about a million times worse, because you're not sure how tall this thing is. You could see the top whenever you were like a mile away, but now you're like, how tall actually is it? But you do see that it's not a round Colosseum. It is, from what at least this side, it's flat, and then when it gets towards the edges that you can see, it curves. So you assume it is either square or rectangular.
okay, like a football stadium type beat.
Yeah.
Okay. John, the entrance. Is there a fucking line to get in? Do I have to get fucking security wanded?
You look, there's not any sort of line. Like if you guys walk over it to it, it takes maybe like 5 minutes to walk over to the entrance just to get through all of the high socks. It takes you about 5 minutes to get over to the. He is shoving himself against me. Holy shit. But like you, like just to get through all the stalls and the people being like, "You want a churro? Get a churro! Come on!" And some of you don't know what the fuck a churro is. You don't trust
What
that.
is
Some
happening?
random man's yelling at you about a
Churro.
churro. You don't fucking know.
Sir, I just learned I died. Sounds like
you
you
walk-
could use a churro.
Well, you eventually walk up, and there's no line, and you realize immediately that every single arched entrance is filled with a portal. It is like light. It has a. It's got almost like purple, light pink, glittery like look spiraling in towards the center, with a bright purplish pink runes adorning the archway. And as you look through the portal, you can't see anything. It's just that spiral, but there is one of these in every single arch across the like wall of the Colosseum.
John like very cautiously shuffles towards the portal and then like sticks his arm in.
Your arm goes in and you feel it not like forcefully, but enough to let you know it is slightly tugging on your arm. Not enough to like pull you in, but it is giving you a tug
the
to let you
force
know.
is there.
Yeah, it's letting you know that it is trying to tug you in, but it's not trying to force you into it.
He slowly pulls his arm out.
It gets stuck. No, you pull your arm out fine.
Is there
That
anything
one, the arm comes
indicating
off.
what they? Is there anything indicating where they would go?
The only thing you can assume is into the Coliseum. Like you look down and there are some people who like are casually talking. They walk into the like they walk together into the portal and you don't see what happens to them because they walk into a portal, but like you see like looking both left to right, like there's maybe like 20 people every minute walking in, at least from this side you can see.
I just look at that. I see all these people going in and out. I look at everybody and just go, well, it's good enough for them. It's good enough for me. And I go ahead and walk on in.
Follow. John nods just like that. But my thoughts exactly.
All right, you walk into the portal and
Yeah, Kent kind of just follows because he's like, I don't know what else
you
to
walk
do.
as you step through. You feel yourself, that feeling where you're going down the stairs but you miss a step and you're like you
Oh
feel
my-
your stomach drop out. It's that feeling, but you find yourself, you're in the stands of the Coliseum. And you look in and you're like right at the front, like you can see directly into the Coliseum, but you look behind you and there's maybe only 3 rows of people behind you. Like you're not sure, you can tell you're like right near the back of the Coliseum, yet somehow you can see perfectly clear into the Coliseum as if there is nobody in front of you, as if you're standing right at the front. And you're all next to each other. You're not like spread apart, random part. You are all next to each other.
Okay.
Guys, perfect seats. Am I right?
Oh yeah.
You look down in the center, and there is somebody in like a jester's outfit that, like, it's bright pinks and purple. Like, it is every color of the rainbow. Like, it is, like, either to make it easy to see them in the massive fucking open sand dune area, or whatever reason it could be, but they are very easy to see. And you hear them talk, like, and you can hear it clearly, even though you see them like several hundred feet away from you. You can hear them clearly go, "All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. The 50th anniversary fight of Corazorn and Gorthadak. Let's all give it up." And the crowd is roaring. Obviously, this is something people were looking fucking forward to. On one end, you see a burly wall of a man. You see a human. He is about 7'8". He's got tan skin, big fucking smile, long flowing black hair, very like vibrant light blue eyes, a big puffy red cape that curls up right before it touches the ground, and on the inside is like a white fur texture. He has a chest plate that from what you can see seems very intricately designed, with a massive red gem straight into the chest. His legs, on the top of his thighs and his shins are armored. His knees and ankles are let free. So they are unarmored, just his thighs and shins. And on his back, no, he doesn't have any weapon that you can see, but you do see one golden ring on his finger, indicating marriage. Probably, like, it's on the ring finger, so you assume it's a marriage ring. You see him walk out. He raises his hands. The crowd goes fucking belligerent, and he goes, "Good evening, everybody. It is me, your guildmaster, Corazorn. Please, please, leave some excitement for my friend. I know he's been dying to get your attention. He's always locked himself up in his bar, and you hear the crowd laugh. And then walking out, you hear, very funny, and you see a humanoid that same tiefling, but massively different look. They are about 6'3", 6'6", a little bit taller than the other tieflings that were in the bar. The horns are very thick. Like, they come up and point to where they're like maybe a foot long total, but then they also branch off to where it almost frames his face, partially like a helmet to give defense. You look, his eyes, there is no iris or pupil, it is just a cloudy white. He has a long purple like cape that also doesn't touch the ground. And underneath that cape is the same black vest but his vest has golden filigree across it. He has golden buttons. He has the same black dress pants with black shoes, the same purple pop collar, and his whole purple cape has moving golden filigree all across it. Like, it at first glance you think it's like sewn gold accents, but you realize it is moving across the entire cape. And you hear him go, "You're always putting up such a farce. You're more of a loudmouth than you are anybody else. I've never heard somebody yell as loud as you." And Corazorn replies, "Oh, Gorthadak, you're the biggest piece of shit I've ever met." And immediately they both go into a stance. And now is the arena fight. So, this is going to work by you guys deciding the outcome.
I
So,
got my money on Corazon, dude.
so two of you are going to choose Corazorn, and two of you are going to choose Gorthadak. Okay, so Trent is for Corazorn.
Let's go.
I'll go with
I'll go with
Gorthadak.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, Respi's on Gorthadak. Who else is on Corazorn?
I'll take him.
All right, so Trent and David are both on, or sorry, John and Brenham are both on Corazorn, and then Respi and Kent are both on Gorthadak. If I could have all of you roll a d20.
All right, first roll of the game.
First roll of the game.
Well, technically, Respi took that, but
Right.
Which one again?
This is true.
It's my
A
first roll.
d20.
Oh, it's fucking
It's just
Shrouded in
clicking on like
Darkness. I
the
got a
thing that says
19.
D20, right?
Yes, just click on the one that says d20. Okay, you got a 19.
oh,
All right, so we got a 24. Ooh, okay, so Gorthadak immediately flares his hands out, his cape billows, and about 30 red darts fill the sky as Corazorn launches forward, flings his arm out, and the ring glows and turns into a massive golden battle axe. And he swings, slashes some of the darts, they get knocked into the ground, he takes a good portion of them, comes over, hits Gorthadak right in the chest, but Gorthadak seems to have used the force to knock himself away, and now he is flying into the sky. If I could now have you roll again.
Oh shit. 6. Fuck. Shit. We're not pulling this one back. Shit. Fuck. Corazon, no. I'm sorry.
Dick.
oh,
No.
yeah, Gorthadak,
No.
okay. Gorthadak
You can't shoot,
immediately,
motherfucker.
Corazorn sees him, goes into the sky, and immediately goes to step into a backpedal. Gorthadak holds his arms out, and a massive spiraling cloud comes over, and a lightning strike lands right behind Corazon, but he luckily just gets out of the way before he then, as he like sidesteps, takes his axe, slams it into the ground, and then yells, "Shatter!" And a massive crack goes across the ground, and massive earth spikes billow out of the sand and crackle all the way up and grab Gorthadak by the legs. But then so he is now grabbed, but Corazon took a heavy hit from that lightning bolt.
And coffin this motherfucker. I need the sand burial.
All right, now if everybody could now roll another d20.
Gorthadak.
Where the fuck's-
Fuck.
Rigged. I refuse.
Excuse me?
DM, I think she loaded her dice. DM,
What'd you get, Trent? What'd you get?
I got a 17.
I don't think it
Okay.
matters.
No, that's actually no. That makes it a tie. But
You take those.
okay, so Gorthadak tries to break out, but he can't get it with just his strength alone, so he starts to make a spell to like break the sand. As he's doing it, Corazon runs up the entirety of like in 3 seconds. Now, okay, at this point in the fight, like John, you have seen fighters of every kind. You know whenever somebody is putting everything into it, even whenever he cast whatever spell
Whatever the
or
fuck
used whatever
happened.
effect, whatever it was, that was pure flourish. Everything that he is doing has almost no strength behind it.
My boy's holding. He's pulling his punches.
He runs up like these jutting earth spikes, grabs Gorthadak by the face. You just hear shit, and then Corazon piss missile fucking throws him straight down, and he slams, bounces, and then skids across the dirt. Gorthadak like casts some sort of wind behind him to get himself off the ground, and goes, "All right, fucker," and draws his hands apart, and strings connect each of his fingers. He brings it down until it's one massive string, pulls it back, nails the bottom of the massive massive earth mountain that has been created in the middle of this arena, and the entire mountain immediately starts to crumple in on itself with Corazon in the top. All right. Everybody roll again. I will say, so ties do not count to either person. It is best of 3.
I got a 5. Bro, what the actual fuck is this?
Why?
Gorthadak.
Why?
Rigged. It's all I can give you.
Corazon, realizing that his footing is not going to be stable for much longer, goes, like, flexes his muscles, and you suddenly hear, "Heavy!" And suddenly, through the entire mountain, he just like a bullet, lands straight through it. You feel the ground, like the whole arena shake. And there's dust and cloud. You can't see what's going on. But then suddenly, like almost just like at the beginning of the match, you see like 100 red darts fill the sky. You see Corazon, like the dust clears as Corazon swings the axe to clear all the dust. All of the darts are in the sky, and Gorthadak is about halfway between. Corazon tries to like put his hand out or try to do something to stop it, but he realizes the darts are up too late, tries to sidestep. Gorthadak grabs him by the chest, manages to Gorthadak's like skinny, like he is a wizard, picks Corazorn into the sky, and all of the darts rain straight onto Corazorn's back.
God damn it.
Then he, like, all of a sudden Corazorn is lifted about 10 feet above Gorthodak's hand, and he launches him across the, launches him across the whole thing, like the whole battle, and just goes, like, the whole fucking arena, and he slams into a wall and goes, fucking god, all right, you don't need to kick my ass anymore. And Gorthodak goes, you done already, old man. He goes, oh, you shut the fuck up. Corazorn, hand glows green, slaps himself on the shoulder, takes a big deep breath, walks over to Gorthodak, same green glowing hand, pats him on the shoulder. You see Gorthodak, like, takes the same sort of deep breath, and then, Gorthodak floats up into the sky, and magical fireworks are just raining down, like, both from him, from the sky, everywhere, colors of every size. The sand from the arena is being cut up and turned into creatures, a massive dragon, just a magical show to signify his victory. It all dies down, everything's done, and eventually the arena fight is brought to a close. You go to walk towards wherever the exit may be, and you're walking out of the arena. Just seeing, and, like, during that throw that Corazorn did, you, John, could see that he put some strength into that. He put force. He was not ready to give up right then.
Fucking scripted ass fight. Get out of here.
Magical D and
To be mourned.
Magical
That's good.
WWE.
But you are now out of the arena. Corazorn and you see Gorthodak go into his bar. Corazorn, you can hear Corazorn just like, motherfucker threw me across the whole arena. He knows my back has been aching. And you see him, like, walking towards the guild hall.
I'm surprised he's not being swarmed by people.
You assume that, like, there are people who look at him and are both, like, excited, but you see a bit of, like, apprehension, as if something, like, there's the desire and will to want to go to him, but there's also an apprehension, and you're not sure why. Like, people want to go to him, but also are really scared to.
I very
I will
confidently just walk up to him.
Yeah, I swear to God.
You walk over to him?
Rubbish pocket. What does he have?
He walks.
What does he have in his
Don't-
pocket?
Don't.
Like, how many watches is he wearing? Are they
I
You-
mean, he
him in
said
the
there's
rollie.
a gold ring.
You think about you even think about entering his pockets, and then your head is off. That is how this works. Like, you walk up, to him, you're about to say something, and you blink, and suddenly you don't see him anymore, and then you hear behind you, "Well, hey there!" And you turn around suddenly, and he is right behind you.
I'm not scared by that at all, but I turn around, look him in the face, I'm like, that was a very valiant demonstration of your strength.
Yeah, well, I tried, but Gorthodak really put me in my fucking place. God, I'll have to show him next year, or next 50, whenever we decide to fight again.
I do have to ask, why did you hold back? I'm experienced in combat. You weren't putting it in you all.
Neither was he. Oh my god, if you could see what Gorthadag was capable of, he could level this whole city, and this whole thing's about 500 miles wide.
Okay, now.
There's a reason you don't fuck with Gorthadag's bar. It's because he will just kill you.
He'll just fucking kill you.
Just straight up.
He will power word testicular torsion.
Yeah.
Power testicular torsion.
You see, like, Gorthadag is about to walk into his, like, bar, and Korza goes, "Hey! Gorthadag!" And, like, he, looks over and, like, you would assume what rolling his eyes would be to somebody without eyes, and suddenly, like, his whole body twists and disappears and then apparates right next to you. He goes, "What do you want, loudmouth?" "Hey, Corazorn to you. This guy came up, he wasn't scared of me whenever I went behind him. It normally gets everybody." "Well, that's quite a feat. What do you want?" "Well, I just noticed this guy's a newcomer. He might be able to help you." "You think they'll be able to?" "Maybe if they're interested. Hey, you want to be an adventurer?"
Want to
Yeah.
join the Marines?
Want to join the Marines? You I can get you a Mustang at 27% API.
Bro, we got the best crayons.
I look him in the face, with a look of not mistrust, but like apprehension. It's like, what does that entail?
It's just a little quest. You see, over on the forest side, that's where all the monsters spawn. We would say they made and create, but they don't. They just kind of happen. You don't really control it. My pal Gorthadak here, and he like taps him on the chest, and Gorthadak, like, you can tell like Gorthadak is tired of it, but deals with it because you've known him for a long time. Gorthadak here has been needing some materials for somebody who's been wanting a special order of potions. But the only thing is, once you get to a certain strength, all of the monsters of a certain weakness just avoid you because they know you're a threat. So in order to be able to get materials from weaker monsters, you need weaker adventurers. And so you guys seem like the perfect opportunity. Get you guys started in adventuring, and hey, you might be able to get some battle experience. And have the rest of you joined up with Respi, or are you still just like standing 50 feet back?
I guess I'll walk up. Fuck it.
I Kent follows.
Yeah, same.
You all start to walk up, you all blink, and then behind you again you hear, "Hey!"
Kent freaking shrieks and falls over.
He immediately starts laughing. Just see, that's what I was expecting. But no, this guy just stood completely still as if he knew it was gonna happen. See, this is the shit that I never expect. Everybody that comes in here is different in some way or another. Gorthadag's just, "Good for you? I'm not sure."
Ron leans down and just like both shoulders. Just like picks up Kent.
Kent was done shaking before they came up. After that, he is shaking again. Just violently shaking, just like
Even more than before.
Oh
God
yeah.
just pats him on the back again.
Corazorn looks down at you, John, and goes, "Oh, that, like, picks you up by the head, like, not threateningly, just like picks you up, goes,
Curious.
and then like sets you back down. I've never seen somebody come in here with a scar. Normally, they come in here completely healed. But hey, I know healing magic. You want me to help you out there?" You see, he like looks at it, and goes, "Oh, this is nasty as shit. Oh my god."
Fuck me. How are you alive?
Oh, no, he like, I think this might have been how you died. I honestly don't know. It's different with everybody. Some people got a birth, some people got a scar on their arm. Turns out they shit themselves to death. You never know. He rubs his hand together. A deep emerald green, like ball appears in between them. He grips it with his hand and flings it out towards you, and a green smoke like wraps around, comes through, and the moment it touches your neck, you hear as a lime green lightning bolt streaks off your neck right into his head, and he flies back faster than Gorthadak launched him straight into the Colosseum wall.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
Jesus Christ.
The throat,
Okay.
the throat goat.
And the scar is exactly the same. You see, like, around it is like there's a slight static, like the same lime green electricity, like static jump, and then it dissipates, but it is completely the same. Immediately, like, you see, like, you watch him fling into the fucking Coliseum, and all of you, like, look at this, and then behind you again you hear,
Yeah,
that fucking
John-
hurt!
I was gonna say, John, the moment it's the over there, John immediately looks behind himself.
You look behind you, and he immediately goes, that fucking hurt? God! Ah! I got another crick in my back I gotta deal with. Hey, Gorthadak, do you want to take a look at this? And he goes, yes, actually, I really do. That was much different than I was expecting. Comes over to you, goes, yes, that is one mean scar. Hold on. Closes his eyes. They open to a bright white. Brings his hand together. Bring his hand up to one finger. Touches the throat. And immediately jolts back with the same pain you saw the other Gorthadak when he tried to connect to your mind, and just like stands there for about 20 seconds, just like gripping his head, just, ooh, I did not like that.
John immediately he starts apologizing, but like he's not speaking, but it's just like
No. Oh.
Never goes to that can't handle the throat goat.
Apparently.
Well, bad news. I cannot identify that, which is something to say the least. But the fact that I cannot identify it does tell me something. Most likely, whatever caused or is causing your scar is either from the true god or one of his children.
John genuinely is just like
Man
He's-
got promoted from throat goat to throat god.
He, like, Gorthadak immediately goes, like,
You got
from
choked out by
pain.
God?
Got him, like, God. Gorthadak immediately goes from, like, pain to, like, assessing, just like,
John just has like concern and a little bit of terror in his eyes.
He goes and Corazon, how powerful of a healing spell did you use? I used a fucking strong one. Do you see that neck wound? That thing must hurt like hell, especially every time it tries to talk. And he goes, yes, I assume the backlash came from the strength of the healing. So, and I think it also came from the fact that it was directed specifically at your throat. As long as you're not specifically targeting to heal the wound across your neck, you should still be able to be healed. However, as far as I'm aware, you will not be able to speak.
What the fuck kind of god did you piss off?
I
His
was
speaking privilege revoked.
Can I rack my brain real quick to see if I, pissed off any gods in my time?
sure make a history
remembering,
check.
but did I?
Go ahead.
Rack the old
I
wheel.
don't
Let me
remember
double
Make a
check
history
my
check.
memory
Go
banks.
for it.
Oh god, what is that? Is that a crit? That's a crit. That's a
You
nat 20,
got a,
baby.
you got a nat 20. Okay.
Damn.
Yes.
Oh my god! This
Nat
shit
20 was
must
too
be
powerful.
real.
I just thought he said yeah and then left.
Just cuts out.
You might want to mute your mic, Audrey.
Oh, no, yeah, that's true. And close my ears.
Probably.
As I whisper into what they're talking about.
What are they talking about?
Let's just let's just talk about something else. Let's just try to talk about something else. What are our characters doing while this is all happening?
Oh man, I have a beer.
I mean, I'm sure Kent is just absolutely just seeing all this shit happen, just like, what the fuck?
I cast Power Word Kill on chat.
What the hell?
But I'm just probably staring around, just like, wow, okay, this place is weird, but I can chill here probably.
Looking around like, nice scenery.
Ah,
Aw,
Why?
man. We got teased.
Got edged.
Yeah, I was literally just thinking.
I say not in the fun way.
Yeah.
Han immediately reels back, collapses like down onto his knees, and breaks out into a cold fucking sweat.
Kent just
anyway.
like walks up to him and is just like, "You okay?"
Yeah, you good?
Corazorn is like, I have not seen that before. Did he piss off a god?
Did he?
Did he?
Han like sits down and like pulls his knees in and just gently rocks back and forth.
Gorthadak looks at this and goes, my servers do this, and like waves his hand, and there's another thing of ice cream. And...
I've reduced Gorthadak to giving me ice cream. Let's go.
And like hands it, like just sets it next to you if you
Stuffed.
want it.
Stuff trauma dumping in general.
On
having
the
this
dirt,
time.
Graham, setting a thing of ice cream on the dirt.
Please,
Graham.
please stop trauma dumping. Here's some ice cream.
Whoa, Sunday upon ye. And Gorthadak looks at you concerned, but still like in that deep thought, just it looks at all four of you and goes, are you all wanting to be a adventurer? Are you wanting to fight creatures and get materials for me?
I kind of just shrug, like, sure, why not?
Looks at all of you. Give me 1 second. There we go. He looks around and why did you just roll another d20?
I hit a button on accident.
Good job.
Sage for
goes,
Gorilla.
It's their highest roll yet.
Apparently so. Okay.
Can I
goes,
roll the Sage for Gorilla?
Fine, go for it.
Put in his pockets.
Fuck.
Oh,
I do not find beautiful women, I'd like to ask.
No, you do not.
That is an inside joke for those uninformed.
Oh, I know
Beautiful.
the formula.
Gorthadak goes, all right, well, if you're all really wanting to, I do have a quest that I could give on to you. I was planning to do it after the arena fight, but if I have candidates right now, then I'd be more than welcome to hand it out, because it'd be easier on my part. Essentially, I have a client wanting sense-enhancing potions. However, the materials I am needing are wolven fangs. So all you will need to do is head into the forested segment, stay along the main path until you come across a sweet smell in the air. Then, once you do that, you will want to probably lay a little bit lower until you come across a massive rose upon a tree stump surrounded by bushes. That is what I planted in order to attract wolves to that area, because before they were kind of spread all across the forests, beginning, and so this sort of condensed them so people who are terrified of wolven creatures can avoid them. Uh, and so it also helps me find them easier whenever I need to get resources. However, I've been a little bit backed up in my research recently, so I've been needing, and somebody came to me with this request. Um, I am needing I will need at least 3 fangs, but the more the merrier, and the more you give, the more I will pay. I will give you, we'll say 50 gold for each fang that I am given. Um, and if you come across a pack, they're not, most of the time, they're not in any sort of pack. Um, they're just sort of around the same area. But packs do happen, and if you do come across one, there will be one that has a signifying mark on their snout, typically a different colored fur. If you could get me strands of that fur, that would also be helpful. I will give you another 50 gold if you can bring me that. But that should be all I require of you if you are willing to take up this quest.
Doesn't sound too bad.
Gun just
I'm
slowly
down.
nods while just staring a hole into the ground.
Kent just says, like, anything to keep my mind off of. He just trails off.
You see, Gorthadek looks at all of you, pulls out a pendant, and it looks like a pharaoh's eye, like almost with a diamond like a diamond where the eye would be. He kind of, and rubs the eye and speaks a magical word, goes krakt, and you see the eye fade into a dull white, and then it comes back a blue color, and he goes, "That's what I thought," and puts the eye back into his coat.
Can I tell what that
Sorry,
eye
I
did?
can't. I'm having a crisis in the corner.
I would say make an Arcana check.
Everyone or
Those who want to try to figure out what the fuck that was.
Oh,
Gotta roll for
I will
funsies.
definitely.
I always
Sure,
roll
go
high
for
when I
it.
roll for. I roll for funsies. I always roll high when I roll for
Arcana.
funsies. Ooh, a 13.
Yes. Yes.
Do you know how to roll? Do you know how to roll for Arcana, David?
I do not.
You should be
Okay,
able to
so
just click on
in
the
your
word Arcana.
in your sheet there should be a word that just says Arcana. If you just click on that, it'll roll it for you. You see, in your character sheet, there's the left side that has your skills. Then there's a box that says saving throws. Then a box below that at the very bottom says skills. In the skills box, the third from the top should say Arcana.
And you just click it.
Not in your spells. Your core.
Right, because you can see what people are looking at.
Yeah, I can see when he changes. It's not on the very left side.
In skills.
There
Yeah, there
you
you
go.
go.
Hey,
Yay.
17.
Damn.
All right. You're not too sure. you're not sure what it does, what its purpose is. Your main assumption is that you have no idea, Respi, but Kent and Brenham, your assumption is that whatever color the diamond turns into most likely signifies something, but you have no idea what the colors mean. So as far as you know, blue could mean anything. It could mean, oh, it's time to eat. Like
It means something.
it's something. You understand that it's denotating something. Could be in the area. Could be about a time. Could be about him. It's just something.
Could be raining in the fucking Sahara.
Yeah, it could let him know that there are wolves in the area. It could let him know that he needs to take a shit. You're not. It could literally be anything. You just know that it's signifying.
Dude,
It's time for me to shit.
My necklace tells me when I need to shit. Sometimes I forget.
Hey, you get locked up in your tower with research, okay? Corzin busts in. Take a shit now. Just hold on. Not right
Grabs
now.
him by the shoulders, walks him to the fucking bathroom, just like sits him on the toilet, walks out.
All right. So, he goes. Corzin goes. Well, I gotta run some shit back in my guild. Do you want me to write that paper up for you? You think you got it, Gorthadek? Gorthadek's like, I'll handle it. Just do whatever it is you do in your building across the street. He goes, I'm gonna take a nap, and walks towards the guild.
Before he leaves, I get his attention. One last question.
Mm-hmm.
Where would I procure myself a ring like that?
Oh, this. Well, this is going to cost way more money than you have ever seen in your life. This is a very special gift and he's about to speak, and he apprehends a little bit, and his whole demeanor, like he's been jolly and happy, his whole demeanor kind of shifts. He goes, "This was a gift from my wife, and it was magically imbued." Yeah, go for it.
Damn, you asked the wrong question.
Oh no!
What?
Go ahead. Roll insight on if it was a gift from his wife.
But was it though?
Yes.
Well, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was,
John
was-
solemnly nods.
it was a gift from my wife. I received it, and my friend here, Gorthadak, noticed that it was very similar to a weapon that I had carried, and brings out the axe and goes, and so he just connected the two. I made sure with her, and she was fine with it as long as it was able to be a ring, and so now I have my weapon and my ring in memory of my wife with me at all times. And he goes, "Here, you want to hold it?" and holds out to anybody who wants to try.
I'll try it.
Take a hold.
This is bait.
Kent
You-
backs away.
You grab it
No.
and
He's been
immediately
cautious of these guys
make a
from the
strength saving
beginning.
throw. Make a
Oh
strength
god,
saving.
this isn't even
Yeah.
a check.
Ooh.
This is a saving throw.
Wait,
Do I
what?
get advantage?
No.
Oh,
No, why would you?
Because I am a strong man.
My mom says I'm strong.
Fuck.
Oh,
Ooh.
You grab it, he lets go, and you immediately fling towards the ground. And it falls straight down and makes a mini crack and crater into the ground as you are just stuck, your hand like slightly squished underneath this, and you like slowly get up. Your face is like bruised from slamming into the marble, and you take, we'll just say you take, where
Did
is
you
it?
take what? How much health do you have?
You take 3 points of damage as you
Hey.
slam into the ground, unexpectedly, and you get up. You try to lift it, and you realize this thing is fucking heavy, like maybe hundreds of pounds. You slip your hand out from underneath, and it, like, even the half an inch that it was raised off the ground, it lands into the ground and, like, slightly embeds itself.
Good damn.
He picks it up with his fingers, like just 2 fingers, and goes, "Here, John, you want to try? Or here,
Fuck it,
blonde,
why not?
blonde man, you want to try? All right, make a strength save."
Strength save. Better than him. I got an outright 6 on the dice. It's a saving throw. It's a 13.
You got a 13. All right, you expecting what's to happen? You like brace
Muscle
yourself
it a little bit
and
give me a fighting chance.
Yeah, you take it for about a second before immediately you start to rock back and feel yourself crumple, and he immediately grabs it and goes, "That was about to kill you. All right, we're done playing games." And then, like, immediately slings down. You think you're about to get launched into the ground, but the axe snaps, like, in half and then turns into a golden mist and comes back into the ring around his finger.
Okay. Cool.
He's not gonna make your day any worse.
Goes, "I'm sorry," and he looks at you, Recipe, and goes, and just like tosses this little like green cloud towards you, and you heal back those 3 as he feels very bad for making you slam to the ground. And he immediately wheels around to Kent. "Hey, you want to try?" "I'm kidding. That would kill you before you even just look at it. All right, my back is killing me. I'm gonna go take a nap now." And
Ken is absolutely terrified.
slowly starts trudging back towards the guild hall.
Time to kill some wolves, I guess.
Time to give some moves. What the hell?
Goes,
Well,
"All right. Well, if you would like some assistance getting to the front, I know it's a bit of a long jaunt. Here." And he waves his finger, a runic circle. You see a bright circle appear on the ground, and lines appear, and it forges itself into a massive runed magic circle. He lifts his hand, a white light surrounds you all, and then the white light dies down, and you're back at the fountain. And now that you get a better look at the fountain, there's those bright lights again, and they're all different colors. Like, there's... How many specifically? Hold on, let me look. There is 1, 2... There is 2, actually, bright lights currently on the fountain, but they're not, like, in any sort of pattern. Actually, no, there's 1 bright light on the fountain. Sorry, I got that wrong.
no, I'm gonna keep my eyes out for when there's 2. What does it mean?
If you want to look at the fountain, you can.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm gonna be real with you. John's had one hell of a day so far.
Hey, John. Would you do it for a Sunday?
What's your armor class?
That's for me to know and you to figure out.
There's a 15 hit.
I wish it didn't.
Yeah, that's my unarmed. Okay, but we have wolves to... I was just gonna...
All right.
All you
Completely
really did is
I'm
just
the-
a...
I'm
You
the-
just really did a...
It's just the real dash. I could. I wouldn't have even hesitated.
Gorthadak brings his hands together and brings it into a ring, and a like black portal appears where his hands are, and then he brings his hands away, the portal stays. He reaches in and then pulls out a small crystal and brings his hand around the black portal, and it disappears, and goes, this doesn't work in the forested edge, but whenever you get back onto this side, if you throw this crystal on the ground, it will do a similar circle as I have created, and it will bring you in front of my bar so you don't have to trudge all the way there. And hands it to whoever will take it.
I immediately
it.
snatch it.
Of course. Of course.
Oh, that's fitting.
So as you all go over to the walk over to the bridge,
Before we head off,
yes.
if it's okay, I want Kent to come over to John and just be like, "Hey, I know that was a lot back there, and you didn't. It was pretty obvious you weren't doing very good. Are you okay?"
John just slowly nods.
He gives him a pat on the back.
He takes like a deep breath in and just starts walking towards where the wolves should be, question mark.
As you're going, he pulls. So as you all are walking, he immediately goes, "Give me 1 second," and pulls Respy off to the side.
You're gonna die.
Oh!
Yeah, no, imagine my fucking surprise when I'm like, oh, haha, what is it? Oh, nat 20, and I hear, and I look, and I'm away from the grill.
Yeah,
All we
whenever that happened,
heard
we were
was
like,
nat
"Oh
20.
no!"
Yeah. Oh.
That was so freaking
Dude,
funny.
I hit that the whisper chat, and I went, oh shit!
What now?
Oh my god, I'm having a
Oh
blast.
no, what is he gonna be talking about? Oh god.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. It's the fucking sign he stole.
Oh my god, if he actually is asking
thought he
about
was
that, that'd be
slick.
really funny.
He thought he was
I'm gonna
slick
need that
versus
back.
the Mega Mage, dude.
Oh my god.
He fucked
I really
around
hope
and
that's
he's
what that's
fine.
about. I really hope
Oh, it
that's
better.
what
It fucking better. Just like give him the most terrifying experience of his life all over a fucking sign.
I mean, wait, he did say that literally messing with anything with his bar, he'd get upset. So it's
Yeah.
gotta be the sign.
Quote, he'll fucking kill you.
Oh yeah. Just I hope you get back
Well,
that
guess
sign.
dude, they're just building a new character in there.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Imagine this is as far as Respy gets in this campaign.
We just see the fountain light up.
He gets banned from the server.
He comes back out of the fountain.
Dude, there was a game I played where a player character died in genuinely the first roll of the campaign.
Oh my god.
Dude, so there's a wonderful
That's actually a
thing
skill
called,
issue.
It's a wonderful thing called the Tomb of Annihilation. The Tomb of Annihilation is kind of for when DMs fucking hate their players because
Oh
there
my
are so
God.
many things that will just kill you. One of my favorite things is the washing machine of death. You get stuck into there's a construct with a lever. He pulls the lever, the room rotates. It's a barrel.
Oh
He
my
sees people outside of the room looking into it. If he sees multiple people, he will wait until multiple people are in, or if one person is about to leave, and then he'll pull the lever. It starts rotating, and there's a chance it'll either put out spikes, spin faster, or torch you.
Oh my
Oh.
fucking god.
What did we come back to?
Right.
Machine of Doom that almost killed one of my characters.
Oh my gosh. Gorthadak immediately, he had walked off with Respy, with Respy's character, and then immediately teleports back into the center. And goes, "All right. Well, if you all are needing anything, you'll know
He's
where to
dead.
find me. I am at my bar."
Dead.
No, Respy
So-
appears with him.
No,
So-
he
Wait.
appears alone.
Yeah,
So did-
covered in blood. Just
then he appears. I was like, he's dead.
Oh no, you don't understand. when I got pulled into the whisper channel, I was just busting out laughing. And
I imagine we
Gary's
were
like,
also
what?
laughing.
And I'm like, dude, Trend was like, he's gonna die.
And then you immediately it was so good.
I love the power of just pulling you into the whisper channel and everybody else is just
Can I ask a question? Were we able to see them like off wherever they were, or were they
Yes,
just like
you were
somewhere
able to
else?
see them.
Would I be able to?
Oh,
would I
try
be
to read
able
lips?
to read the lips?
You
Yeah.
you look at them and read their lips, and it is gibberish.
What?
Like both on Gorthadak and Respi's character,
He melted
like
his mind.
it
Damn.
it is both like it's words, but it is nonsense. Like
Damn.
it's like
Robot
come
with his brain
like
and made
kumquat like kumquat the elevator in the maximum prison resort replies with oh the general fart in this and that what in the hell pen dick like it is pure nonsense with the fact that
Damn, I can't even roll
could-
to figure that out. Okay.
yeah no like you assume considering the magic that you were shown Gorthadak was not taking a chance and made sure nobody was trying to peer into a private conversation.
Damn
Player to
it.
DM, it was about the sign, wasn't it? The moment it happened, I was like, it was the sign.
I knew
It
it.
must have been.
That was in the guild. It was not in the bar. I didn't steal anything from the bar. If
Okay,
anyone would
okay.
have cared, it would have been Chris.
Yeah, you suddenly hear out in the street,
Corazon
"Fuck is
just,
the
like,
sign?"
Corazon feels around.
like we're in the fucking forest, and you just
Yeah,
hear
no,
echo from the city.
Like you just like you're like a good mile away from where the bar was, and you just hear, "Who the fuck takes the sign?"
All right, guys, I think that's time for us to go.
That is our cue to leave.
So Gorthadak waves you, takes a step, and immediately turns into smoke and is gone. And you go into and you walk towards the forested area. Now I need to make you guys tokens because I forgot to do that.
This is what I was talking about. You hop in an hour early, make sure you have everything ironed out.
Yeah,
I quickly turned to John.
yeah, you guys.
You,
Okay,
you don't,
Yeah.
walking
you
through.
don't know about any sign, okay?
you guys are walking through. the
John
forest.
just
You're-
disappointedly shakes his head.
You can't even
Yeah,
tell
you-
anyone about it anyway.
I'll buy you a sundae next time we're at fucking the bar.
We did like Sundays.
Not the Sundays. No.
So you're just eating them because they'd go to a waste otherwise.
I mean, yeah.
He's already had at
Have a-
least 2.
Who
You're
am I?
already sick of it because you've had like 4 in a day.
I mean, yeah.
So have we actually
Turns out
like
I'm horribly lactose intolerant.
have all of our characters actually like established our names to each other, or
I have. I know
I
that
can't remember.
much.
I don't think Kent has.
No.
I don't
think-
think
gotten any.
we haven't
character's name
gotten
wrong.
Respi's name. I know Jacob mentioned David's name at one point. I can't remember though.
Yeah, you guys can do whatever.
Yeah.
I'm getting stuff for your your tokens.
All right. While we're walking, I guess we can familiarize ourselves.
Not
with
fighter
each
jet, god damn it. Trent, send me the picture that you have as your thing.
Oh,
other.
yeah, I got you. JohnFighter.png.
David, what's the name of the guy again that you have? What's the name of the dude?
Brenham?
Yeah, the Brenham. No, Brenham, not him. Like what you base the clothes off of
Oh,
from Witcher.
yes, here.
The Shutterstock logo really ties it together.
I was about to ask, like, was the Shutterstock intentional because you're John Fighter?
Yes, I am
You're
John.
supposed to be generic as possible, so you chose a Shutterstock.
Look at me go. You want to know my favorite fun fact? Chorondere is fighter in Irish. I
He is
truly
John
am.
Fighter.
I truly am John Fighter.
So you are okay.
I am an ascendant being. Oh man, I can't believe I can't believe I pissed off one of the not one of the gods, but one of the original gods.
Oh my god.
Yeah, which
Damn.
by the way, all
I can't communicate
all
any
knowledge
of
you have, is there is a true God and he has made children. That's all knowledge you have.
Outstanding, and I
All
pissed
the
him off.
all the knowledge you have is there's a god and he fucked.
Oh yeah, this god, the one true god, he fucks.
Motherfuckers like Zeus had like hundreds of them kids.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah, take this time to also like have a break or something.
I'm gonna go
Ugh, stretch my
piss.
legs. I'm actually probably gonna do that too. I'll be back.
Oh,
What? What do you want, David?
um, when you get the chance, double check and see if my character is correct and I did level him up correctly.
I did look. It does say you're level 2, so I think you
Okay.
did. Yeah, you got everything, I believe.
Just want to double check that part.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna use Yasker as your token.
That's fair.
Hello.
Hello. I need to find one for
Hello.
Respi, but you hold on. Not videos, god damn it. Sure, you know what? We're going with this one. Actually, no. I want. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. I don't know which fucking one to use for Respi. They're elven male, so. Or I guess they're half elven male. Elven, whatever the fuck. I really like the just drag and drop that you can do with Roll20. God damn it, I don't want to put these on the GM layer because then you guys can't see them. Alright. I have tokens for you all now.
Yeah, I actually will be right back as well.
Alright, I actually will also do that. You're alone, Trent.
Don't leave me alone with my thoughts.
Everyone get some water.
Alrighty.
What you got there, Recipe? What you got there, Recipe?
A Sunday.
Let me see what you have.
A knife.
My ass is sweaty.
You know what I got?
What?
A knife.
Whoa.
Nice.
Whoa.
Now, I will say, because if it wasn't obvious, you guys are coming up on a battle. The map is not accurate colors because it is like the forest around you is autumn. Like it is autumn colors. There's leaves on the ground. There is like some trees
Beautiful.
have leaves, some trees are losing them, but it is like autumn fall colors.
My brother in
My
Christ.
favorite
Just paint the
season.
trees orange.
It's too late.
Just put us on a green or an orange square. We'll be fine. I can use my brain.
Put a Mexico filter over it.
If I
Okay,
could,
I
would.
missed something, I feel like.
Well, that's like whenever Recipe, you and me were playing Roblox with like Zero and like Damon, so many
Why
other
is it
people.
Mexico?
Why is it Mexico? And then ding, Mexico.
This is playing salsa
That was
music.
so freaking funny. That clip was so funny.
Because like I noticed the tint slowly changing, and I was like, "What the? Why is it Mexico?" I was like, "Yeah, what the fuck?" And then it just Mexico. Salsa music. All right, so receive the quest from Gorthadek to slay wolves and retrieve their fangs, and if there is a pack leader, retrieve the fur. You have ventured off into the forest, and around you, you were told to stay along the beaten path until you came across a sweet smell in the air. You've not come across it yet, but you notice like there's a soft trees, there's a soft bird singing in the distance. The crunching of the leaves beneath your feet. Every now and again, you'll find the one leaf you think it's gonna be a nice crunch, but then it just flattens out, and you're like, "Oh, that's sick."
Sad.
You are walking along the path. Is there anything you'd like to say to each other? Anything like to do in preparation? What would you guys like to do? You could introduce names because I think you have you done that yet? Fully introduce names. John did. John said had the sign, and you can say you still have that sign with you at all times.
Well, he didn't say shit.
Yeah, like we can just say that you have on you a piece of paper that's just across the entirety of it just says, "Hi, I am John."
Hi, my name is John. It's like
Just like duct taped to his chest.
Yeah.
It's
Like a name tag.
It's the hi my name sign. The little pin.
hi, my name is John.
John what? Fighter.
What do you do? I fight things.
And what do you do? Fight.
Well,
Anything else?
Uh,
No.
Not much.
like what do you like to do?
Fight.
Fight. What do you fight with? Sword.
Swords.
Big sword.
Big sword.
Sword.
Swardo.
Which did
El
you
Swardo.
added? Did you add sword to your thing?
Yes, I have sword.
Did you give it the special thing to make you?
Yes.
Okay.
I also took
The
away
special thing to make you.
Yeah. Elude us.
Oh yeah. What
because
is the
I-
actual? What is the actual dice of a great sword? Because it's not 2d6. I don't think.
Great sword fighting.
Is it D12?
No, it's 2d6.
It is
Battle
2d6?
axe is d12. Because
Okay, it is 2d6.
great sword is for fighters, battle axes and great axes are for barbarians.
Okay.
Because they get the big brutal crit number. And
Yes.
fucking.
All right. So you're walking down the
Hey.
path. Anything you guys doing? Sing to each other?
I think Kent was probably walking at least close to John, so Kent, like, at some point it says, like, oh, by the way, I'm sorry I didn't say this before, but my name is Kent Herrick.
Okay.
Hi,
Hi,
Ken.
I can.
A voice from the sky booms.
Hi,
Ken.
Ken.
no.
It's him. He's come for me. The old guy.
Welcome to Death's Anonymous. What's your name?
Hi, my name is John Fighter.
Hi, John Fighter.
Are we gonna get our introductions done?
No.
I
Got kinda,
assume
like,
after
semi-turns.
saying that to John, Kent goes to say this to Respi's character, but kind of shies away because he's kind of intimidating.
Full frontal stare. Eating the
So
fucking
Kent walks
sun.
around him and goes for
He took
David's
John's
character
thunder.
instead, and it's just like, "Hi, my name's Kent. I'm sorry I didn't say this before."
Hi, Kenton. Name's Brennan. How's it going?
Hi,
You know, it's not
Brennan.
going great.
Hi, Brandon.
It's Brenham, not Brennan.
Brenham, my bad. like
Yes.
that.
Yes, notice the M.
They can't see that, by the way. Only I can see all of your character
Okay,
sheets.
hi,
can-
Brandon.
That's why I
Hi,
changed my name in
Brennan.
Thank
Discord,
you.
baby.
Yeah, I can actually change your name in Discord.
John turns to Respi's character, expecting the name.
Like
We're
stares
doing our
expectingly.
pleasantries. I mean, yeah, I kind of do have that fucking menacing. It's
I
just
mean, you
the...
are pretty freaking tall.
Can I change?
It's
your
literally
name?
like
It says something that Kent is
the
more
short-ass middle
is more
finger.
safe talking to John than to this mysterious handsome elf man.
it's like my ex-boyfriend took a picture of me. He's 6'4". Do I have to?
There we go. There you go. There it is.
I mean, it would help.
Yes, yes.
God, if
It's
only
up
I
to your
could talk,
character.
I'd just
Introduce
start throwing
yourself,
nicknames at
please.
you. I throw nicknames and they get progressively more annoying until you, out of pure just aggravation, tell me your name.
What are some of these nicknames?
I don't know.
them.
I know, but if I could, Rug,
You can write them
is-
down.
you lie like one.
Just write him down, show it to his
Rock, you
face
lie
like,
like
over and
one.
over.
Yeah,
Just
that's
flip
one of
the
my favorite
page.
ones for rogues. Just call them Rugs. They lie like one and pretty easy to walk over, MTVH.
So as there is this as there's this conversation, you're walking through the woods, suddenly a sweet smell is filling the air. You're like, it's sweet almost as if cherries, but like cherries, like something fruity, but you're not able to pinpoint anything. It's just sweet.
Tell me this man has never eaten a cherry without telling me he hasn't eaten a cherry.
I have not ever eaten a
shits,
cherry.
them shits ain't sweet.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, it's fruit, something fruity, but it smells sweet. You just can't pinpoint what it is. So you know you're at least getting close.
So, as fucking John over here is getting increasingly more insulting with his fucking names. I'm
I'm not
fucking-
like actually doing it, but like, fuck, dude, if I could talk.
I'm
Just
like,
all the hands gestures are just like
It's like they presented their name. Why not you?
Just. I said my name. What's
Looking
your
into
name?
my- If it's necessary, my name is Tylek. No surname.
How do I spell that?
Here,
and-
I'll put
Man's
it. I'll put it
name.
on Discord.
Yeah.
Holy
This is
shit.
this is why Beer didn't know how to spell it.
Yeah, I was like,
Okay.
you got the A.
Oh
Yeah, I was
my
like,
god. Say it. Say how you say it again.
Tylek.
Tylek. Okay.
it's like a Y sound, Tylek.
Yes.
Tylek. Okay. Nice.
I was like, how can I make this name not sound as boring? What if I change the character name?
Put something
All right.
interesting in there.
Yeah, because you special in the head. Anyway, so it is now you're now getting that sweet
Yeah, I
smell.
get-
So you're now getting that sweet smell. What is it you would like to do now?
John, done this shit before. It's time to go hunting for wolves. Let's start looking for signs of motherfucking wolves.
All right, make a perception or investigation check,
Could I make a survival check?
or survival check. That also works. Perception, investigation, or survival.
I think both my perception and survival are the same. Yeah, I want to do survival though, because I fucking love survival. It's like never used. That's a 12.
Well, all right, you're not getting any immediate signs around you of wolves. The sweet smell as you're going forward is getting stronger, but you don't see any sort of tracks.
Oh my.
You're not seeing anything
Can I
around.
investigate
So,
for tracks?
yeah, make a survival check.
Can I also?
Go for it. Everybody wants to. They can make a
102.
survival check. All right, so I'll wait for David. See what Brennan
I need
gets.
to find it. Give me a second.
God, if you don't immediately know everything, all right.
Ah,
Not bad.
All right.
man.
So, you all see John get on the ground and start looking. So you all take after him, and Tylek is the first to notice that off in the side of the path, behind bushes, you see sparse woven tracks. What looks like a wolf taking light steps to be as light as possible to not try and be sneaky, as sneaky as a wolf can be. So obviously, if it's cunning enough to try and be stealthy.
Can I tell how fresh they are?
With a 21, they are within the last hour. So you are near.
pull my
wolves.
dagger out of its holster.
All right. Are you all going in quickly, or are you going in stealthily?
I'll take it slow.
All right. Roll me a
Slow.
stealth check. If everybody's going in slow, I would like everybody to give me a stealth check.
With advantage?
I'm guessing we're not supposed to see anything on the board yet, right?
Because you know that how fresh the tracks are, I will say that you know that they're somewhere nearby and you know to look out for them. I would say you can have advantage.
Oh,
19.
Stealth dice. Did I roll a 19? Oh shit, that's a total of 21 for John.
Wait, what? Roll did you say?
Stealth check.
Okay. Still.
hold
Damn.
on.
You have heavy armor?
Do I?
What?
Brothers out here like clunk, 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 clunk.
That's still
Why?
kind of
I
nutty.
know I have a proficiency.
22
I
and
don't know if
19.
I have heavy
Hold on.
armor.
Oh no. Okay, roll it one more time. 'Cause
Hold on,
you
yeah, I'm
have
trying to figure out how to
advantage.
actually. What button is the
You
advantage?
should see at the top there should be a toggle. There's advantage, normal, disadvantage.
Don't get a crit.
Yeah, I do query because it makes me remember. It just directly asks, like when I hit the roll, it's
Ah.
like, do you want an advantage or disadvantage or normal? That's how I have mine set up.
There we go.
Okay.
Still not
um,
great, but
Better.
But better.
better than original.
And even if he did have heavy armor due to the advantage, it would.
Yeah, so it's the
buff
22.
my roll. Yeah.
All right, so as a group, you're doing good. You come up to a open you come into an open area that has got a couple branching paths. You immediately see to your left. What is your marching order, by the way?
I'll take point.
I'll be point
Are we
guard,
supposed to see anything yet?
guardian appointment.
Not yet. You're
Okay.
about to.
Okay. Okay. I'm like, I
I'll
want to
be in the middle then.
make sure we're not missing
All right, so
anything.
Kent is at the back.
That makes sense.
All right, you come across an open field of multiple branching paths, and you can see immediately two wolves. They haven't seemed to notice you. They, from what you can see, they just seem like they're the full gray. They don't have any sort of significant marking, so they don't look like a pack leader. Yeah, you can still try and move forward. Like
No,
they're
I
not.
know. So we are currently unseen.
Yeah, you are currently unseen. I will get better with my map size
Yeah.
later.
No,
Here,
it's
I'll
all
say,
good.
like, you all have moved up to, like, around here.
Also, I cannot move my own token.
Yes, let me, here.
You have not set the tokens to be owned by us, probably.
I
Or
own
controlled
that
by.
token.
That
Uh,
token mine.
Yeah, try now.
There's an NFT joke in here.
Alright, should all now be able to move your tokens. That was me. You should be able to move your tokens.
Oh, hell yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright, so... Um...
40 foot there.
So you can see, too, I would say with that 21, with how these two wolves are, and they're, like, slightly moving around, like, poking into the bush, they're... You think you may have seen at least 3 sets of tracks, and you can only see 2 wolves.
Okay.
And I try and spot a third wolf.
Go ahead
Given the
and make
fact that
a...
I'm suspicious of it.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a perception check. And I assume you would have explained this to others, so if anybody else wants to try and look for an extra, you may.
Perception. Normal.
What was that again?
Yes. Make just a straight perception check.
I'm blind.
I got a 14.
It's okay, guys. There ain't nothing.
Oops.
I'll just take the
There we
10.
Well, or you
Uh,
take 12.
well, you don't see any other. What did you get, Trent?
14.
14. You don't see any other wolves around. You don't see any. You just see the 2 in front.
I want to press up and just, like, hunched behind. As hunched as I can be.
Yeah, and these
behind this...
these stumps are pretty big. Like they're
Okay.
they're not chopped to where like they're ankle height. They're like standing up. They're like middle of your chest, so you have ability to hunch down.
Okay. And the hunches down, and I guess we're just gonna go in on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Before all this, what is Kent and Brenham doing?
Let me look at my spells.
Like, are you moving off to the side? Are you like going into woods.
I think Kent would be moving off, more so into the woods, but still able to like at least like see everything.
All right, you can move your token. I did get it, so you should be able to move your token.
Be able to be like right over here, maybe.
I'm gonna go over to the other side of this tree. Kind of like flank it.
Yes, you're.
Yeah, I'll
That's
go
like a
be
little,
behind that
little
tree.
bush. I'll say you can be behind the. You're behind that little bush.
All right.
All right, so you.
Okay. So John, we're just gonna fucking do this. John, like, he does this weird. It's like a starting ritual where he's like, and he starts slowly hitting his breastplate, and then he just full on sprints towards one of the wolves.
I
Oh
kind
my
of just am like, what?
Yeah, that's 25 feet. I make that, and I'm just going to swing at it with the sword.
All
Whoa.
right, make your attack roll. I'll say you all get a surprise round to do whatever you want to do on these two seen wolves.
So I get advantage.
I will. I will do a little peeky peek.
I think that hits. It's just a suspicion, but I think an 18 on the dice hits.
It does
What's your
not.
total?
No, yes, an 18 hits.
What's your total? It's an 18 on the dice. But yeah,
I'm so
what's your
sorry,
total?
Socks. Socks is sleeping on a thing I have underneath my desk and I accidentally
Kicked him in the head.
Oh no!
Oh no!
We'll remember that forever.
Poor baby.
Oh, he's curled back up. He's okay.
Okay. Thank God.
God damn, I love great weapon fighting. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Damn, you
So I get great weapon fighting means that when I swing with a big old sword and I roll a 1 or 2 on the damage dice, I get to roll it one more time and I have to take the new total. God bless being a fighter. Ooh, let's go. All right, so it's 14 damage.
Oh, you do 14 damage?
Yeah, John comes wheeling out. Just...
Cool. You see this, like, because you didn't grab like any armor out of the I guess they didn't offer armor.
No.
So you run out and you take the sword and you cut it clean in half. And this thing is it is dead. It dies immediately. You just take the sword and like straight down the torso, separating the front from the back in half.
Jesus Christ!
So that wolf is
John
dead.
immediately wheels around and stares at the other wolf, ready to go.
So I peek around. I wheel around this log. Gas power would kill now. I will pop that wolf with a hand crossbow. Do you get advantage on sneak attacks?
If you're hidden, you get advantage. It's a surprise round, so
Yes, they are surprised, which means attacks against them have advantage. So you would get sneak attack if you hit. I have to clarify that one. Just don't roll like shit, okay?
23. All right. Wolf takes that. All right. Brenham and Kent, what do you want to do?
Kent is kind of in awe at what just happened with John. So I guess
your
he's
battle
just
rituals.
like he's just like creeping up over here just like okay. I don't think he's gonna do anything at this point right now.
So was it literally like a cling, cling, cling?
Yeah, you
Run.
hear it was like dun, 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 dun. Straight through.
I have
He
a
just
plus
comes
7
across
my
here,
initiative, I
like,
can't
and
wait.
stand next to Breast, be like, what the hell?
How far
Welcome to
can I
Wolf
move?
Con.
Your speed is 30, so you can move 6 spaces. Or if you use your technically you can't move at diagonals. I don't give a shit. You can move at a diagonal. I don't give a fuck.
I love moving at diagonals, baby.
You're allowed to move at a diagonal if you wish.
I was like, can I just head up to like right about there where your marker is and just hide to like get to the other side of this tree?
Yeah, you could move straight up here. Yeah, you could do that.
Trying to get
Alright.
into that other wolf.
All right. Do you want to use spell? Want to do something? What are you gonna do? You have funny cantrip.
Ken, show me your war face.
What?
I just
Any cantrip is just like, wasn't that like a little spell?
Cantrips
Like the
are
little
yeah, cantrips are spells you can cast an unlimited number of times. Casting leveled spells, you have a limited number of the leveled spells.
right.
You can see all your spells in the spells tab. You have 3 slots remaining.
Would I be able to use prestidigitation to make like a little rabbit? Or no? I forgot.
No,
No,
that's not what
that
that
is
does.
No,
not.
that's the other one. That's the
yeah,
other one that we talked
that's
about.
a-
Alright.
That would be that'd be
Minor
more along the
illusion.
lines. Yeah,
Right.
I don't
right,
think
right.
minor illusion makes sound though.
No, minor illusion can. It's silent image cannot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
minor illusion, but you have to pick one, so you either get rabid or sounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it can't make both. You only have 1 damaging cantrip if you want to use it.
Yeah, I know.
One of my favorite things about Presti is you can have up to 3 separate Presti effects going at the same time.
So you could just sensory overload someone.
Theoretically, yeah.
I was like, I'll go ahead and use I'll use my cantrip, I'll use Vicious Mockery, and I'll just yell at the wolf and yell. Well, first, wait, we gotta see if it hits, right?
Yo,
No,
Jay,
Vicious Mockery is a save on their part. It is not a.
Oh yeah, right. I'm just gonna yell at the wolf and say, "Your mom didn't love you and left you in the woods to die alone."
And that's a what? A wisdom
I
save?
mean,
Isn't
you
that
okay?
isn't that kind of how wolves work to begin with? Like, they
Look, we
just-
don't know. This is
Maybe
the
a
magical
wolf
wolf.
Alright.
It's a wisdom save. Okay, and your DC is what, 12? Let's see here.
8 plus
Okay, the wolf
had a very
hears it and growls at you. Does not seem to have any effect on the wolf. They saved against your Vicious Mockery.
He and his mom had a fantastic relationship going on.
Man
Apparently,
was
he had
really like,
apparently had a loving relationship with his father as well. Okay.
Damn.
man was
Alright,
really like,
so-
this is why your mom didn't fucking love you.
All right. So immediately as you all step out, the surprise round is done. From underneath a tree near you, John, another wolf, 2 more wolves actually appear. And to the right of you, Tylik and Kent, you see another 2 wolves to the side.
Oh no.
Oh, we've got this.
Oh,
we got
oh,
this.
we're
We
surrounded.
got it. We got it.
This is in the bag.
And you can see the one all the way over here to the farthest is the same gray colored, but the center nose is a dark black fur that is almost shimmering in comparison to how the gray fur looks.
Farthest to the left or farthest to the right?
Farthest to the right, all the way back here behind the tree with the thorns on it.
Mm.
Alright.
This one up here.
Oh, up here.
No, to
Ah.
the very right.
To the very right. This one.
Yes, the one I am pinging right here. And this
I
one
cannot
right
see
there.
it.
I cannot
Can't
see
see
that
it?
ping.
Oh, it's because I'm on GM layer. There. Over here.
Oh.
Over
Oh.
here.
Yeah, no, that wasn't a bit.
That's
That
the.
one.
This one.
Yeah, that one is that one that you can see is the pack leader that Gorthadak had speaking of.
Okay.
All right, now if I could have everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
And what you can do, do not fucking write on my goddamn map, please.
Right. Can I add myself to initiative? Or do I just have to click initiative and then change
Yeah, click your character and then roll initiative.
Just do that. Oh my god.
Where is it?
Click on your token. Yeah, click on your token.
Oh.
And then at the top there should be initiative. Yeah, Audrey, you want to change that to 20?
How do I change that?
Here I can do it. What was your? Rose got 12.
Is it
John,
that button?
Can you fucking not?
I'm gonna reroll my initiative. Do that. And then
I'll change
Wait,
it.
where's
24.
the?
Got it. Your initiative is top between your armor class and your speed, right above your HP.
Well, no, I clicked on the token, and there's no initiative.
What the fuck is penetrating die?
what?
do you mean there's no initiative? No, you click
I click
on
on
your
token, right?
Yeah, you click on it to have it selected, and then you roll initiative
From your character sheet.
from your character sheet.
Oh.
You select your token, and then you roll initiative. Now, I need to.
Oh, it won't even let me click on it. 1 second.
Not 187 initiative.
I'm sorry, what?
No, I was hitting the wrong button.
What button were you hitting?
I
Yeah.
didn't hit the backspace key.
What the hell kind of button are you hitting for that?
Oh.
Goddamn.
All right. So,
Just listening to heavy metal, by the way.
all
Right,
right.
still.
So this starts. Yeah. Okay. So if I could have, it is now Trent's turn. It is now John Fighter's turn. What does John Fighter do?
Good. And I swing at a sword.
Swing it a sword. And that was.
Alright, does
how
a
much? That was
23 hit?
I would hope so.
I sure fucking hope so too, bud. You're the one with the answers. It's a 3, reroll the 2. It's a 2 again, so 5, so 10 damage.
10 damage. Ooh, it is looking real rough. You take the sword and you slash right across the side, and you get a massive gash directly across its rib cage, and it is bleeding heavily, but it is still like snarling at you angrily, standing directly in front of you.
Action surge, stab that bitch again!
Go for it! Go for it! Yes,
Does a 15 hit?
15. It does hit. Yes. You don't even have to roll damage. It has 1 HP.
Max damage.
It is dead. This thing fucking dies.
17 damage.
All right, so that is now dead. That was 20 of your movement. You have 10 more feet of movement.
I will 5'10" that way. Just carving through the fucking battlefield.
All right, so that was John Fighter. It is now Kent's turn.
Okay. Want to move up to like around right here.
Okay,
And
and what's your speed again?
let's see.
That was 20.
Okay, where's speed? Where would I see that?
Your main thing. And core. You have 30. You can move 2 more spaces.
Okay. So like maybe right like 1, 2, would that be okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Do I have to make sure I'm like very particular on distance or anything?
For spell distance, yes, but what spell are you trying to do?
Bless. I want to see if I can get all 3 of these guys in the bless range.
Bless's range is 30 feet, so you.
Yep.
Yeah, you would get all 3 of them.
Okay.
Ooh!
I wanna bless all 3 of them.
All right, so you are now concentrating. We will put. What marker shall I put on you for concentrating? This one. You're now concentrating on bless. Everybody now has it's a D4 attack rolls
And saving throws.
and saving throw. Yeah, you have an extra D4 to attack rolls and saving throws. So every attack you can roll an extra D4 to add that to your total.
How does the spell manifest?
Yeah, how does Kent create this spell to send out to everybody?
Do I have to use like my quarterstaff for it, or it doesn't matter?
Whatever your heart desires.
Whatever you want. However, Kent creates the spell to bless everybody.
I mean, he runs out over here, like, the tips of his fingers start to glow, and he, like, presses them together with a nice big burst of energy that flows up to each of their points.
Hell yes.
Alright, that is Kent's turn, unless you have anything else to do, which I don't think.
Yeah, that's everything for me.
Alright, next, the pack leader wolf. Let's see, how far? So they are seeing, that they are like, alright, so we are going, they run out 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, oh, not that. Fucking ruler, you're easy. 25, 40, but then they take the dash and they get, they come all the way around over here. Would they be able to? Yeah, they'd be able to get one more. They get right in front of your face, Tylik, and they use their action to be able to dash over to you, but they are right in front of your face, snarling directly at you. That wolf is dead. The next one, this wolf, not wanting to go to the man that just split his friend in half. Is
Fair.
going to run straight towards and gets right into Kent's face and is going to make a biting attack. That is a 20. All right. So you take 10 damage
Oh shit!
Oh my god! Holy shit!
as the wolf rolls max and bites you right in the gut. Like you freak and it just chomps on you straight in the stomach and like rips a decent sized chunk off of you and is just standing there
no.
snarling at you. Next is Tylik. Tylik,
So,
what are
is
you
that
doing?
10 hit points off me or what?
That's 10 hit points, yes.
Oh my god!
Well, let's see here.
Jesus Christ.
Look, it's 2d4 and I rolled 2 4s, okay? I'm sorry.
Oh my
The
god.
odds are insane.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
So I'm gonna first sneeze, and then whip out my dagger and stab this motherfucker straight in the nose.
Alright, make your attack roll.
Fuck.
Alright, yeah, you go to attack and the wolf, the pack leader seems to be very like ready for a fight and dodges out of the way.
I am gonna. You know what? I'm gonna do this funny thing. I don't think I can whisper that to you. You know that
you
one
can
thing.
send me a tag. You can send me a message. Hold on, let me look at that. Yes, go for it.
Okay. 16.
Yes, you do.
Cool.
All right, go ahead, roll. So you did the 4 piercing damage.
4 piercing damage, yeah.
All right, so that wolf takes a heavy hit. This one seems hardier than the others, but it is definitely taken the hit. You think it's about to dodge the way, but then you manage to snag it right in the chest, right above the front leg. So that is the end of your turn. Next is this wolf here, who sees a can roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
Because you took damage while you're concentrating on a spell, so see if you maintain concentration.
Constitution?
Maintain. Yes, so you took 10 damage. You just need to roll above a 10 on a Constitution save.
What do I push for that? Is that the
There'll be the saves at the top. Just click on Constitution.
saves at the top and the saving throws?
Yeah.
Okay.
Saving throws. A Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. You have maintained bless.
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Which I forgot to say, Resby, you had bless, but it doesn't matter.
Come on.
So this wolf here, sees the heavy hit taken out of, Kent and believes, like, don't need to, and comes
dying.
over, thinks,
Oh my God.
all right, you fucked up my friend. I'm gonna get my revenge. And goes to make an attack. So
Let's see.
What's my
let's-
AC? AC is 12. Oh hell yes.
it goes to bite you, and it like it goes to bite you, and it like bites the blade. Like you block it with the blade and kick it off. It misses and deals no damage, and now it is like you will watch it visibly like run at you with confidence, and then the tail drops and like the ears go back as it's like snarling at you.
He takes it, and it's like mid swing. He is making eye contact with the wolf. Just
All right. Next is this one all the way down here. Oh, it is. You are so fucking lucky, Resty. Oh my god. It
needs to dash.
it make it if it's going to dash, it's it's going to dash and it's going to come. You're so fucking lucky. If you were one square closer, it would have gotten pack tactics. It runs dash. You now have one on either side of you. They are both like coming at you.
07, man.
Yeah. So what? So now it is. It is now Brenham. What are you doing?
I was gonna go help Kent, but I feel like now that there's two down there, I gotta go help.
David, I
Rest scared.
swear
I
to
cannot
God.
say your name for the life of me if I tried.
Tylik.
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 You know, like a TIE fighter, but instead of a TIE fighter, it's a Tylik.
Yeah, you lick.
Ah,
the
of
Tylik.
course.
That's how I fucking internalized it.
Let's see here. That's 6 spaces, right? I can move over down there, like beside that top wolf.
Yeah, you can move up here. You can move right here, and if you are, like if you have an ally on the other side, then you would get advantage as they're pinned between two threatening forces. So if you move right here, you would have advantage on the wolf.
Yeah, I like to do that and then attack with my rapier.
All right, make your attack.
Of course, your fancy ass has a rapier.
Of course.
All right, so you should in.
Have
you
that
I was
see
say, I'm
your-
just gonna roll
yeah.
hand dice because apparently
No.
I can't do online.
No, you should be able to. In the so you see how you have your there's your maximum HP, and then below that is hit dice and death saves. Directly below that, there should be in the middle. It should say rapier, and if you just click on the word rapier, it should roll it.
Yes.
Nah. Okay, no, but you have advantage. You have advantage.
I have advantage and I have
Just click
bless.
it Yeah, click it. Just click it one more time. Don't set it to advantage. Just click it one more time.
Okay, and I have bless.
Yeah, so you
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
hit.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, so
Probably
go
doesn't
ahead
matter.
roll. Yeah, go ahead roll damage. So next to the rapier, you see the 1d8 plus 2 piercing. Just click that.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
nice.
I have
You
bless.
Max roll.
no the
doesn't
bless
matter.
bless doesn't affect damage. You come
Okay,
up,
right.
you take your rapier and you stab it right into like the back thigh towards the center of it, and take a heavy fucking hit into this wolf, and you pull it out immediately, like falls off that leg and starts limping and whimpering, and all of the other wolves are now like looking a little skittish. Now the big guy is getting scared. All right, so that was your action and movement. If you have any bonus actions you want to take, you can.
This is awesome.
Do I?
Your final first level is a bonus action. If you look, the one at the very bottom, that one is a bonus action.
Which one are
If
you
you-
looking at?
Healing word.
Oh.
Yeah, if you ever want to know, you can click the little exclamation mark. Like if you hover over a spell, click the exclamation mark, it'll tell you what something is.
Oh, okay.
And you'll say casting time, 1 bonus action, stuff like that. So if you want to do that, you can.
Okay. Yeah. Am I able to cast Healing Word on Kent? Am I in
Yes.
range? Am I in
Yes.
range?
You
Yeah.
are within 60 feet. So roll.
Please.
Let's see. It's 1d4. Yeah. Just click on Healing Word, and it'll.
Does that count for Bless as well, though? Does it or
No,
not?
because Bless will not affect this. Bless only
Okay.
affects you whenever you make an attack roll or a saving throw. It does not affect damage or extra healing.
It says at what level I need to cast it at.
First. You only have first level
Right.
slots.
Oh.
4. All right. Kent, you get 4 HP, and then don't forget to take the counter that says your spell slots from 3 to 2. So that just helps you keep track of how many spell slots you have. All right, so you now
Got it.
gain Kent. You now gain 4 HP.
I have 8 now, yay!
All right, that is Brenham's turn. John, it is your turn.
I stabbed that goddamn dog.
Oh, got that dog in him.
Natural 20.
Damn!
It's rigged.
You're absolutely destroying these guys.
Just like the script says.
All right, roll damage and
Is
double
that a
it.
1? Reroll that shit. Oh, what is it? Is it 9, 18, 22 damage?
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, this wolf had already been injured by Tylik shooting an arrow. This time it's not the across the chest. You split the legs from the back, swing across, and it folds off onto the ground. Like the bottom jaw is with the legs and the top jaw is with the other half. You cut it right down the jawline. And it has fallen.
I am John Fighter. I am here to fight.
It is dead. It had 8 HP, and you did 22.
I almost quadrupled its goddamn health.
You
Damn.
doubled its starting health.
You killed it in the
And
afterlife.
then I'm gonna fucking menace around the tree, just like breathing down the wolf's neck.
Jen, didn't you say you purposely min-maxed his character?
Yes.
Okay.
I have dog shit. Intelligence and charisma. I dumped everything else into physical stats.
Well, you can't be charismatic because you can't fucking talk.
Damn.
Oh my god!
You got you there. All right, that is Trent's turn. Kent, it is now your turn. You are face to face with this one wolf here, that has taken a massive chunk out of you.
First of all, ow. Second of all,
God fucking behind it, just
Yeah, and keep in mind, if you have any questions that you want to ask me about your character or what your character would do, this is all of you. You can just send me a DM to ask, like, if this would happen, if you want to do this, things like that.
Okay.
Keep in mind, you also flank.
Yeah, you do have flank advantage, so any melee attack to this wolf would have advantage.
Okay.
That does affect spells that are a melee attack.
Damn, bro, can I flank power word kill?
I don't think that's how that works. It's a save, so
it's not even a save. It's a check. If you're at
Yeah.
or below 100 health, you die.
that is right. Yeah.
I guess I'll.
It's not even a check. You just
No.
drop dead.
It fizzles
Ooh.
if they're at 101, but if they are at 100 or beneath, they die.
No save throws, just dead.
Yes. Power word kill has some of the least amount of text.
I guess I'll just pull out my mace and frickin' swing at it.
What does power
Alright.
word do?
Kills.
Kill.
So just click mace.
Kill.
Yeah. Click on mace. 14. Yep, you hit the wolf. All right, go ahead and make an attack roll, or no, roll your damage. Click the damage next to it.
Next to the mace? Like the damage type or the
yes.
attack?
The damage. You click the one next to mace, the 1d6 plus 2.
Oh yeah, okay.
5. I did something.
I just realized we beat our Baldur's Gate campaign and I never used Power Word Kill.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, that one was over there. All right, so that is there. This took you take the mace and you basically just fucking mash it right onto its head, and it dazes for a sec and like goes back into a growl, but like with the injured master, it is definitely like it's still in a fight. It's still going to fight, but it is definitely like not liking its odds, especially being surrounded. Even though you're heavily injured, you just dealt it back a big blow, and it is looking roughed up.
Like, this is what you'd get for taking a chunk out of me.
All right, so next, unless you have any bonus actions you want to use,
Do I have anything I'd be able to do?
I think you also have Healing Word. You could use that on yourself.
Honestly, yeah, that would probably be a good idea.
And also, you get more healing because of who you are and how you are.
This is true.
The life cleric.
Maybe.
Maybe.
The
Okay.
life cleric
Just,
in my pocket. Just click the Healing Word. You get an extra 5 HP.
Alright.
And that uses
Gives
your
me
one of your spell slots.
13. Nice. Okay. How do I...
You're at 2 first level spell slots. I just changed your number.
Oh, thank you. Why, thank you.
All right. Next, the pack leader wolf is now heavily injured, but going to keep its attack against Tylik. It has advantage because of pack tactics.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
It gets
You
a
added those together.
Yeah, I did not mean to do that. Don't worry about those. It's just the 16. So you get it is a 16 plus, so that is a 20 to hit, which does.
No. This is bro. Trust.
So you take 5 damage. You take 5 points of damage as it bites you in the arm that's holding the dagger after you just swiped it. Unable to limp away. It wants to, but cannot get away. And just like is fighting with whatever it can. So you take 5 points of damage, and then it is dice roller. Get the fuck out of my face. Then it is that one's dead. Then it is the one between John and Kent. This one is going to go after being fucked up in the face. Like, is it going to go for Kent again? That is a miss. It goes like you hit it on the head. It goes to attack you and just bites fully onto the mace, and you just shake it off. You're shaking just as much.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it misses its attack. Next is Respi. Or Tylik. Tylik, it is your turn now. What are you doing?
I fucked that shit up with a motherfucking dagger.
London
All right,
special.
make your attack roll. And don't forget
it's
you
an
have blessed.
advantage.
Well,
Do I have advantage?
no, you do not. Yes, you have advantage because you're flanking with, Brenham.
Yoink.
15. Yes, that hits. All right, you. Actually, it's the pack leader. How do you want to do this?
Motherfucker.
Put me on the spot. God damn it.
I say
I
as the
wasn't prepared
motherfucker
for
always on the spot.
Fuck 'em up.
I wasn't prepared for this. Goddamn. Stab it. Boom.
I can work with that.
So I have it like in a reverse grip. So like the blade's coming
Yeah.
out that way. And I give it go slash straight across the throat.
It
Like when it's like reeling up.
Yeah, it goes down, injured back leg. It pounces up with its front legs to try to, go for your jugular, and right at the same time you duck down and slice the dagger directly across its throat, and
Nice.
it falls to next to you, right in front of the other wolf, and this one is now dead. The pack leader is now fallen. The other wolves now are very scared. And
I turn to the other wolf right beside me, look at it and go,
the other wolves, their tails immediately go between their legs, the ears drop back, and they're no longer like growling, they're just snarling, and they look like they don't want to be there anymore.
Well, they're not gonna be here for long.
I'm not gonna be here for long.
Alright. So next, it is dead, and then the other wolf, that one is going to try and get away. You may make a attack for opportunity attack.
I think I hit. It's a 15 on the dice plus my strength. We hit. 20.
Not you, that one.
Oh,
Not that
no.
one. The one next to, not next to
That one.
Recipe. No, I should have specified. Recipe makes the opportunity attack first. That one is trying to get away. Recipe?
Mhm.
You make
God.
an opportunity attack. The wolf
Oh.
is trying to get away. You can make an opportunity attack against it.
The recipe is out of it.
Well, it's a little late.
Yeah, it is. I
One
plan
fair
on
17.
enough.
17. All right, you hit it. This one had not been damaged. It comes over. You slice it in the back leg. It hobbles away. It immediately, it just fucks off. It goes and runs into the bushes, and gets like to the point like it hides behind trees and bushes. You can no longer see it anymore. Next is Brenham. The only wolf you can see is the one between John and Kent. What is it? Would you like
Am
to
I
do?
able to get there?
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's 20 feet to even just walk up there, and I think
Oh.
the Vicious Mockery, I think, has a high...
30-foot
If-
range.
Yeah, so you could even just
Yeah.
Vicious Mockery. You could call him a cunt from back there, and it would hit.
Oh, I did not mean to. What?
No. You roll the con save. Are you wanting to do Vicious Mockery?
No, I literally just
You
my mouse
accidentally
just
clicked.
had a
Okay.
spasm. Honestly, sure. I mean, how low is it again? Or
This one is... it's pretty injured. It's not it's not exactly at death's door, but it is not exactly happy.
honestly,
Hope
I'll
not.
just run up to it and I'll use my rapier on it.
Ah,
All right, make your attack roll.
Does 22 hit?
Yes, it does. Roll damage.
Come on.
Yeah, okay. You stab it. It goes right into its gut. It comes out. A massive spew of blood comes out, but it is barely. Now it is standing on death's door. It is like unable. Like
Let
it
me
is
at it.
surrounded on three sides. It cannot. Fuck. Like it is desperate. John,
Kinda
it's your go.
bad.
let me at him.
John, go.
John
Does a
just
16
flicks
hit?
him.
16 hits. You get it. You don't have to.
Roll a 1. 13 damage.
Yeah, that would okay. Basically slash and you cut it halfway. You cut it in half. Now the other way where you split the right from the left. And it falls over. It is now dead.
God immediately scans for anything else that wants to fucking step to him on this day.
Okay, make a perception check. Go ahead and make a perception check.
It's just like that. There's nothing else coming to us. That's a nat 20.
You look around, can't hear anything, can't see anything. You heard a commotion as it, like, you made a commotion as it dies down. You hear the wolf fucking off as it, like, that's all
As
you
it
can
should,
have.
as it should.
But other
This
than
smart
that, like,
warrior,
that
I'll live to
is,
fight another day.
Quickly turn
On-
choke a dagger. No.
as to that point, you get on that 20. You hear off in the distance, like, maybe 100, 200 feet out.
Outstanding.
Outstanding.
Not the direction that the wolf ran. More like a little bit deeper into the forest. That one, it ran more towards like the city side. It's like kind of a northeast, more east direction.
Okay.
But it sounded like somebody screaming.
Damn, that's not my problem anyways. I start taking the fangs out of the wolf.
Alright, you get like 2 fangs from each, so you killed 5 wolves, so you get 10 fangs along with the pack leader's nose fur. So you can put down, like, if you want to write somewhere, you have 10 wolven fangs and pack leader's fur. Whoever wants to write that down.
On top of it?
No, you like in total you have 10 fangs and the pack leader's fur. Like pack leader's black fur.
Yeah.
But as you heard off in the distance, there is a yell of something.
Kent definitely wants to go investigate that because he is very concerned by that.
Yeah, I would say because John like immediately wheels and stares in that direction, you can all listen for a second and you can hear the tail ends of the scream, but you didn't hear it start. John, like, in fight sense mode, was like, noise, and immediately, like, heard the whole scream.
Oh.
God kind of shakes back into himself, straightens himself, and like kind of wipes off some blood from his face, and then just like stares at his hand.
Yeah, I approached the group and having taken a couple hits and bites from wolves, no blood to be found on me.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Alright, so do you want to check out the noise? Do you want to say, fuck that, I'm going home? What are you guys doing?
I'm good to go. I am raring.
Yeah, same. I only got
I'm
one hit on a
definitely-
wolf. I want some more action.
I
Kent is
I lust
very-
for blood, I guess.
Kent wants to make sure whoever's screaming's okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
John, I really out here be like,
I really want to harvest wolf pelts, but we have a person screaming in the distance.
So you hear the yelling, you trudge through the forest. Are you taking it silently or are you taking it quickly?
full on sprint this motherfucker.
Everybody just full sprinting, getting there as quick as possible?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Kent's definitely trying to be
Fucking
a little
fine.
more cautious, but
Alright,
It's not. It's gonna be that motherfucking magic allergic cat that sounds like a baby.
Oh, Grimshka.
Grimska, hell yeah.
Alright, you all run through the forest, like stomping at branches, running through the crunching leaves, dodging past the trees, until suddenly, you see it open up into a clearing, but not a clearing naturally made. There's stumps leading to the ground, broken trees that have been fallen over. There is about 3 or 4 corpses on the ground. People in
well,
medium
on the-
armor, heavy
Oh,
armor.
we were late.
There is one dude is like hung up in a tree that has not yet fallen down.
Oh.
And I will say, if you guys want to cast any sort of spell on the way there, you can. You have the time.
And without
like-
half health.
Can I have
Yeah,
a
if you-
perception check real quick?
yeah, go for a perception.
Can I ask you perception check this shit?
Same here, please.
Yeah, everybody can roll a perception check.
Yeah.
15.
18.
All right, what are you guys looking for specifically?
I'm looking
that-
for
any
threats
any
immediately.
con, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, you didn't need a perception check because as you open up, you immediately notice a massive dire
Fuck that.
Oh. Oh, yay.
standing in the center of this open clearing. And it is currently over top. There's a dude that is right, like you can see it's facing like its back is currently to you. You see in between its legs there is a guy like on his back with his like chest bloodied, helmet like in half, blood running down his face. He just, no, please, and it immediately grabs him with its mouth and flings him into a tree, and he back snaps on the tree and he falls to the ground unmoving. And it immediately turns to you all. No, you don't, motherfucker. It immediately turns to you, being the newest pieces of meat that have come in, and
Oh,
stares and
Sammy.
starts
Recipe.
growling.
Like you
And
said, this
that
will happen
is
anyway.
where we are going to end the session.
Anyways, take the stone, throw it on the ground.
Ooh.
Nope, it doesn't work in the forested area.
Eagle strike.
Fuck, right.
Where's
Um,
help?
you're like immediate threats. You didn't need to. There's a dire wolf.
That's pretty fair.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so there is a few bodies strewn around, and the dude, you're not sure if he is dead or not.
He's dead
You-
though.
He just hit the tree and landed on the ground.
Bro, Wilhelm screamed.
He just gets hit.
That's Goofy, dude, not Wilhelm.
That
No,
was not
no, that's
Wilhelm screaming.
Tom. That's fucking Tom from Tom and Jerry.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking of it's
Bro,
Goofy.
let's keep this mic.
But yeah, so that is where we're going to end the session. What did you all think?
I
I'm
want
having a
more.
blast.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys are enjoying it.
Do we have to edit
I'm
now?
s- I mean, if you guys want to fight it, you can. Or if
Sure,
you want to
can host
save
on
that for
the
next
regular,
time,
man.
but it is 11:40, so
I don't know, I'd be down to do more, but of course if everyone else is
I do have work
kinda
tomorrow.
Okay.
That's the one who
I
goes
mean-
in later than me.
Shut the fuck up. I mean, it's up to you guys. I mean, we're all EST. If you guys want to, I don't go until 11, so it's. I mean, if you guys want to fight it, we can, but I'm leaving that up to you. Recipe said it's
yeah.
late. If Recipe wants to go to sleep, all right.
I was like, I don't know if I can.
Alright.
Alright,
Sounds
dude.
like people are turning in.
Yeah, seems like it. Seems like it.
Alrighty. Well, had a very eventful first day in the land between.
Yes.
That people kill people. Well, killed wolves.
And you have no idea about anything of the gods, so you can have fun learning about that.
Well, I kind of pissed
later.
one off, apparently.
Apparently, well, pissed it off had something to do with it.
Apparently.
You don't know.
And then there was that whole thing with Respi and the other guy.
Yeah,
Whatever
Recipe and
that
Glowfdack.
was.
Mm.
Yeah, meanwhile, me and Ken are just kind of chilling. Like, okay, well, okay. Everybody, apparently, other people just have major
Ken is
issues.
Ken
Yeah,
is just
Brahma
stressing the
Squad,
fuck
let's
Yeah,
go.
out.
Kent and John are like two sides of the same coin. Like brick shithouse that'll fuck you up, that is depressed as hell, and then Tiny Twink that is depressed as hell and will get fucked up.
Literally
That are
Kingpin
best
from
friends.
Spider-Verse.
Yeah, like the best friends that are both depressed for different reasons. And then there's like the two semi-sane people.
It's not about the money, Cazador. It's about the Mets, baby. Come on,
He's
Mets.
giving the
Love
Mets,
the
give the Mets.
Oh my
Not
god.
about the money. It's about the Sundays.
This
Ugh.
is a
But
lot of fun
alright.
though. I'm looking
I'm
forward to the next
happy.
one.
Yeah, I
Let's
felt
go.
I felt like, Wolves would be interesting. But then you got like Wolves would be interesting, but I'll plan something extra. And then you got a nat 20 perception. I was like,
I am feeling my min-maxing, baby.
so I hope you're ready to fight a dire wolf. It's injured, but
Here comes the giant sword.
it's definitely hurt, but it is not like it has taken a hit, maybe two, but it is a
Maybe
fucking
two.
dire wolf.
We got a chance.
And this is when I pull out my trump card. Run the fuck away.
I was gonna say,
swear to
actually
God.
rolling your sneak attack damage. You only rolled the 1d4, you didn't have the 1d6.
Fuck you,
Oh,
bitch.
Love
Oh
you
my
too,
God.
Raspy. Come here.
I don't think I quite can, but this motherfucker knows we're here.
Holy
Alright, I'm gonna go to bed
Thunderlord.
though. I open at 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
You open at 6 and you're like, no, yeah, let's keep fighting, yeah.
I fucking love D&D. But the thing is, it doesn't change with how much sleep I get because I just chug a shitload of gamer subs in the morning. I'm not joking. I have a purple water bottle that's like 32 ounces. I fill that entire fucking thing and just drain it.
Oh
Damn.
my
Oh my
god.
I
Freaking
have
gamer,
this. That's
actually.
that's
It's not an addiction.
It's not.
I can
it's
stop
not
what I
getting that
want.
back, dude.
We'll need to plan for the next one because this is
Yeah.
fun.
What do
Yes.
you guys? I'm sorry if I railroaded you guys a little bit. I
It's fine.
I at least wanted to get knowledge of the world to a bare minimum, so you guys could do whatever the fuck.
Yeah, that's
Um,
entertaining.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm
I was kind of testing the waters a little bit by saying fuck it and just going to the bar. Even
Yeah,
if
and
I
that's
had
the
that
thing.
area planned, but
yeah, that's the thing. I had ideas for what at the start if you guys wanted to go to the bar, wanted to go whatever you guys wanted to do. I mainly needed you guys to go to the guild hall first because you needed equipment. So that's kind of where I was like, but yeah, I hope you're ready for the depressing shit I have planned.
Oh,
I'm so
yay.
ready for
I'm
it.
here for it, man.
I'm so ready. Can't wait.
I can't wait to cleave a fucking dire wolf in half, bro.
Oh
I
my
want to
god.
crit, deal like fucking
be
25 damage in a
hilarious.
single swing and just eviscerate it.
We all just prepare and brace ourselves, and then John just runs in one shots and just like, well, okay, that was it then.
We're just all like,
Alright,
alright,
gang.
let's do this. He just
Goodbye.
goes, "Pshh."
Yeah, I mean, okay, what's your max damage roll? It's 12, and then a crit is 24.
Yes, and then +5 for my strength to 29.
It's not a one shot.
Are you gonna
This
secretly
damn near
buff it?
fucking close. Well, no, I buffed the pack leader because wolves typically have 11 HP, but the pack leader had 15 because it's the pack leader. And so that one was a little bit stronger, had like 1 extra AC, but it didn't matter because you just ran up and fucking poked it in the butt. But yeah, so we'll see what happens with this dire wolf. I think I have it shown on the D&D a size class probably bigger than what it actually is.
It's a dire wolves are size class large if I remember, and you have it at A fucking
huge.
3x3. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? We're gonna roll with it because
Fuck
that's
it.
the size direwolves are. Or
That's
maybe
where-
this
that's
is
how
Wait,
they're
that's cool.
for.
maybe this is a special direwolf. Maybe it's
This
not a
is just
regular direwolf.
Fenrir.
Yeah, this is
Whoops.
this is
Party
a massive fucking wolf.
I'm gonna try to remember that that one guy was injured. I hope maybe he's still alive.
You can write it down in notes.
I
If,
did
like,
write
if
it
you have
down on a sticky note.
Check
Guy
if
is
that
dead or
man
dying?
is-
Help him?
The police wondering why you have a sticky note.
Are folded halfway over a fucking tree branch, blood coming out of his chest.
Are you alive, sir?
Excuse
Yeah,
No.
just
sir,
like
are you
pokes with a stick.
alive?
Sir, are you, sir?
No,
Yeah,
okay.
like-
You're alive.
Like there is some guy like in armor strung up on a tree branch. There is one dude that is in about 7 places.
By the
like-
way, you mentioned heavy armor. I am taking that shit.
It's gonna be a little bit damaged. It's
I'll
a little,
take it.
it's a little fucked up.
Listen,
It's
armor is
broken.
armor.
Can't even wear it.
They're not using it
Just
anymore.
pieces.
It's not theft. What are they gonna do? Tell somebody?
It's not grave robbing because they haven't been buried yet.
it's not grave
Ah.
robbing because it's been 100 years. Now it's archaeology.
Recipe, why are you changing
Exactly.
color?
Yeah, Recipe's like go.
You went red,
Rusty's
you went
fucking-
blue.
in between. He's going through a tunnel. Camera quality drops.
I'm going through a tunnel.
Oh my god. Alright then. Well, you
Alright,
guys
good night,
probably need
y'all.
to get to
I
bed
gotta.
now.
I probably gotta go to sleep now.
Yes.
Probably.
We'll be seeing you guys
07.
later. Lovely,
07.
7.
lovely playing with you.
How's that?
Was fun.
Yeah. Bye. Alright, stream. Thank you for joining. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And I will stream again and you'll see some more of what happens next later. Bye bye.